Yo, what's up, the multiverse?
What is
Today,
up? Okay, guys, whatever. Just go.
Let's go.
today we're going to discuss a bunch of trailers, a few news, and of course, some Moon Knight episode 5 and no, not episode 5, episode 6. Lol. And yeah, Multiverse of Madness. So, stay tuned for that. Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 158th episode. Yes, and today we got almost the usual again.
Oh no, it is
We
the
well,
usual.
yeah, but we don't have one more panel, so Albert Albert has able to is able to split himself up to three different personality. One doesn't join us, but the other two is with Ariq and Teguh. So yeah, today we got what's his name? Kelvin, Ariq, and Teguh, and of course the spirit of Albert in the head. Uh,
Um,
a, a very scary presence for to have behind you at all times for this episode, which I think is going to be quite a long episode. Yeah. So yeah, because today we are going to discuss a bunch of stuff. Of course, we're going to have our usual weekly watches. We are going to what's this? Talk about some trailers that dropped, three trailers to be exact, and then a few news, and then we are going to jump right into the season finale of Moon Knight and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness spoiler discussion. So I guess we're going to do a non-spoiler and then spoiler discussion. So yeah, um, yeah, we'll be doing that. So hey, well, it should be a fun topic to discuss. Because a lot of things happened there. All right, so I guess let's start with our usual weekly watches. All right, so um, who
Tago,
wants to? Teguh,
what
I
did you
guess. Yeah.
watch?
What did you watch,
um,
Teguh?
Nothing.
We actually already
I,
know the answer before. This is just we're
um,
putting it out
I
anyway.
finished watching a movie 2 hours ago. It's just that we'll save it for later. We'll save it for
Oh
later.
yeah,
Alright,
it's
sure. All right
yeah,
then.
it's Multiverse of Madness here.
Yeah, oh man, of course, man. All right.
Yeah.
How about Eric then? What did you watch this week?
Oh, no, I want to go last because I have to do a Halo update as well. This is also weekly watches plus Halo update.
God damn it. All right, fine.
You have to go. No, you have to go first. You have to go first.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I watched this week. I watched a very. It's actually it was one of those things. Good concept, good idea, bad execution.
I like those. No, I
I
don't.
watched this and that is like what most Netflix original are like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
especially
Yeah.
the horror. Good idea,
Mhm.
bad execution, and that is the case for well, I think it's called Choose or Die. It
Choose or
stars,
die.
yeah, Choose or Die. That's the title. It stars Asa Butterfield.
Oh, him. Yes, I know him.
Yeah, Asa Butterfield and um Lola Evans, who is the main character. Um, yeah, and then there's some cameo, I guess, of Robert Englund. Robert Englund, if you guys don't know, is the one that played Freddy Krueger, if I'm
Oh,
not wrong. Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
cool.
Well, his voice, to be exact, is the cameo. Maybe I didn't pay too much attention. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to the movie, so maybe he is in it. I just didn't realize.
Fair enough, yeah.
But yeah. Again, this movie. So the premise of the premise of this movie is there's this curse 80s video game, and I'll tell you this, the name, all right? It's a curse, right? And the
Yeah.
name of the game is, all right, Cursor. You know, like the mouse cursor? Cursor.
Cursor.
Ah.
Cursor.
Yeah, baby. You know it's
Cursor.
going to be a
This is
good
so dumb.
movie once you hear that cursor pun, not even a pun, just name it. Yeah. You know it's going to be a good movie. So yeah, basically, yeah, that game appears, and then it's coded with some magical, mysterious power. That was its name. So yeah, if you play it, and then like that game you have to choose. They'll give you like two choices, and you have to choose. Well, I say that, but sometimes you don't have to choose. But yeah, and then whatever choice you choose is like, what's the name? That will affect the real life. Like, if one of the choice was like, Teguh will do jumping jack 5 times, and if I choose that, Teguh we will start doing 5 jumping jacks.
That's torture.
That is torture.
He can't even do one. That's torture.
I know, right? You want me to do how much?
It's
5.
You want me to do 5? I can't do 1.
So yeah, that's the premise of Choose or Die, right? So yeah,
Mm.
here the plot of it is a broke student who plays an obscure 1980s survival computer game in pursuit of an unclaimed $100,000 prize. After a series of unexpectedly terrifying moments, she soon realizes she's no longer playing for the money, but for her own life. Yeah, that's how it is. Like,
No, if you
honestly,
didn't provide context to that, it just sounded like Squid Game. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
The plot.
it's Squid Game with a touch of Saw.
A touch of song.
Oh,
With a
okay.
touch of Saw. Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I watched it with Joe, that movie. So, Joe,
Mm.
if you can chime in, I guess, in the
Just
chat,
come into the other. Just come in from the other room. Just come in. He's like, yes.
or you can do that. Yeah.
Just
No,
come from the other
but
room.
yeah, honestly, like like I think in total there are 3 levels, and then a final boss. I think that's what it was. Yeah. The first 2 level was actually pretty solid. I'm just going to spoil the movie because
It's not something you'd recommend people.
I wouldn't recommend it that much. If just kind of put that in the background. No, but yeah. What's the name? The first two was pretty solid. I think the first one, you get to see some waitress, what you call that, eating some glass. Well, unwillingly, obviously, but she
Eating
can't stop and
glass.
she dies. So, that's pretty cool. Not okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. And then the second one is, I don't know if there's actually a giant rat, or maybe there's a lot of rats, but I'm just going to assume it's one giant rat that's like in the apartment and then like trying to kill her mother or something like that. So, and then like she cannot see, she only see like an 8-bit version of that, and then she have to like move where the mouse goes, and then the mom has to, and she can call the mom, kind of like, "Mom, run straight to the door," or something like that. But obviously the mom is too scared, so she jump off the building.
What?
Um, long story short, mother survives. However, she just kind of broke some bones like Teguh.
you, you can spoil the whole movie, and I don't think anyone will get it anyway. It's fine.
Now I'm getting to the part that just infuriates me, alright? It's basically from the third game onwards. The
Yeah.
choices. I know it's a horror movie, so choices are kind of like they just kind of put your brains somewhere else. kind of thing.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think the third game starts kind of thing, and it's like you're supposed to, um, the third game that the main character Layla, I don't know, Kayla, she plays the Asa Butterfield character Isaac, right? And then it's one of those where the red door, blue door kind of thing. They choose they're able to choose the correct door, right? And then after that, like they're able to choose a correct door, and then like instead there's like a long corridor, right? And they see like a little boy running, and then like Kayla like assumed that's like, oh, that's Ricky, my brother who drowned, kind of thing, So knowing that her brother is dead, she willingly chases it, as most horror protagonists do.
Okay.
Chases it, even though Isaac told him, like, stop, don't chase it, something like that, or wait. She didn't. And then they got separated. Isaac almost dies. She has to kill her own brother in the imagination or something. So, that's pretty dumb. Um, yeah, pretty much that. And then there's also the whole, what's the thing? She freaking throws food, you know? At that point, I was like, you know what? She's going to be a bad character. She's wasting food, man. She's like, it's like one of those playful, like, oh, you kind of thing, but she throws food instead. I'm like, no, don't do that.
I wasn't raised like this in my household.
But Teguh, she throws what I'm assuming is Chinese noodle on Asa Butterfield, which then hits the couch. All right,
Oh no!
you
Don't do
know,
that.
like at that point, she ain't a good main character at all.
That's how you judge the main character.
She threw
Hey, hey, hey.
noodles.
Well, in any movie you watch, if someone starts throwing food, playfully kind of thing, you're going to be a bad character. Like,
Mm.
You know what?
take Tobey
Sure.
Maguire, for example. Food almost spilled, he caught everything. What is he? A superhero.
Yeah, and a good character, yeah.
You know what? Sure.
Logic checks out.
I will accept this analysis.
Yeah, logic checks out. No, but the here, I think Joe was also kind of annoyed by it when I was watching it with him. It's the final acting in where when they're fighting the boss. Oh my god, man! It's one of those tropes where you have to kill each other, but like you have to hurt yourself to hurt the other, kind of thing. Get it?
Mm.
Yeah. It's one of those, right? So you have to hurt yourself without yeah. Beats that, and then yeah, no, they're fighting. So, like trying to stab themselves and stuff. So the first 2 minutes of it was all right, and then like she decided to like, oh my god, there's a big stone outside there. I'm gonna go drag that and drown myself in the pool instead of taking what obviously is a knife in the kitchen and just stabbing herself or something like that.
Um.
She decided to do that, right? She's dragging the boulder, a statue, I guess. And then the dad is like, oh no, you don't, kind of thing. And then like his son brings him like a knife. Instead of just taking the knife and directly stabbing himself or something, no man. You gotta take the knife, slap his son first, and then
Wait, what did the son do? What did the poor kid do?
exactly the poor kid was trying to help him. He just like hands in the knife, slaps, get out of here.
What?
I think
Okay.
I think he just wanted to.
So he just slaps his son, and then like, okay, slaps his son. All right, okay. Then she's the main character is inching closer to the pool. What are you going to do? If you want to kill her, stab yourself directly, right? Nah, no, no, no. You think he would do that, but no. He would lightly scratch his cheeks first with the knife. The girl is like, but then she keeps dragging it. Then he slit his own throat, right? But then at that point, she's already too close to the edge of the pool, and then she fell over. So it's just kind of like who dies first, loss of blood or drowning. But the thing is, he realized he's drowning, right? So he
Okay.
could just use the knife that's still in his hand and just, maybe stab himself a couple of times casually. But he didn't. He drops the knife and just kind of dies. It's just very dumb. I'm not explaining it the best way, but if you just kind
You
of
know, I stopped paying attention to like 10 minutes ago. 'Cause I have no idea what's going on.
It sounds pretty bold. That's all I'll say, Ariq. That's all you
It
need to know.
sounds wild. That's all I can understand from it. It's wild.
It's some
I mean,
wild shit.
It's over the top. I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, pretty much that. All right. So yeah.
What is it on
I think I gave it a
IMDb level?
1.5.
Oh yeah,
1.5 out of 5. I just hate all the decisions they made. God damn.
1.5. You know what? Better than Monster Hunter. Well, what I gave it at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, at least the premise was still aight. It's just the execution that's
Yeah,
just
no, I
really
can
bad.
I can see where I can see where it fell.
Oh wait, and also I have to mention the obnoxious freaking soundtrack they use. It's just trying to ear rape, like bass boost at you. I hate it. I hate it so much. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, all right. Choose or
This is
die.
fun.
I rather die. So Teguh. I mean Ariq.
Hey, choose or die. Yeah, neither. Cap. Yeah. So I watched. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it because I think it's more like Western centralized. It's a very old movie. No. Jesus, that makes that makes it sound old. It's an old movie called Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh
Oh,
god,
isn't that a
that is
very sad
old.
movie?
Huh? It is. Yes.
Oh
Wait, let me
well,
just check how old it is. 2007. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty old. That's like
It's
what, 15?
15
Yeah,
years.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
15
It's a
years
very
ago.
old
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Okay, so based on the goose reaction, seems like he has watched it or
I
at
have,
least
but I
remember
don't
parts
remember
of it.
anything. It's been too long.
I
Right.
don't
So
remember much from it. All I know it's sad.
yeah, the thing is like yeah. So I like rewatched it again and because back then I didn't actually understand English very well when I watched it, so I'm like, so I can't exactly appreciate it at the time. But now
Okay.
I do understand. Right. So the movie is I should mention it's a big nostalgia factor. Not the movie itself. It's what happens in it. It's because you see like these kids, the main characters, they were like playing in the woods, and the whole idea is that they have like a figment of their own imagination and whatnot.
Okay.
But like like the way they play this, like they go to the woods, they play around like they build like tree fortresses and whatnot. It's like that shit is like so like 2000 kids kind of the deal. It's
Uh,
like back then, it didn't take much for kids to be entertained. Okay, all they need was a rope tied to a tree, and they had to share the rope.
Uh, I
So like that was
I
like
have
yeah,
seen
that
that.
was pretty nostalgia. I was like damn. It was like damn. Yeah, no, I remember when I used to play outside back in Scotland. But yeah, no. I guess to be honest, I do recommend this movie to a point where I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing in case some people haven't seen it. But
I should rewatch
if
it. You
they
know,
are,
I might rewatch it.
yeah, if people in our generation, I have a feeling they have seen this movie, but just in case they haven't, like it's a pretty good watch. Oh yes, it is. It's the slight spoilers that it is sad and won't explain why. But yeah, no, it was a very like yeah, no, it was just like a Reet movie, pretty short. There were bits of issues here and there, but honestly, it's more like because it is actually apparently it is a Disney movie. That's what I actually didn't remember. It's a Disney movie and it was made with a very limited budget, but it was fun. It's pretty good.
Pretty good or pretty good? Well,
No,
how
no,
much
no.
would you rate it?
Oh yeah, I'll rate it a 4 out of 5.
Oh, is
Because
that pretty
it
good?
yeah, yeah, it would have been higher, but it dealt emotional damage, so that's not very good.
Then that's
There's some
good.
points off for that.
Emotional damage.
I thought that's
Emotion.
the whole point of the movie.
Hey, I actually teared up watching it. Okay, not many movies or TV series actually made me do that.
Aren't
Not
you
even
supposed to give extra points for that?
not even Plastic Memories did that.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to
Damn.
give extra points for that instead of deducting points for that?
uh, no, I gave it extra points for being sad. I deducted a bit of points for being too sad.
So it all balances out.
No, yeah, 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 for the
Damn.
5, for the 5 cap. Oh, and
Alright then.
I guess moving on to my Halo update.
How many more episodes
Um,
are there?
this is the 7th episode I watched, and I think the last episode is 9. I think the 7th episode wraps up what is it, Quan's story, so we don't have to like
Oh,
see
okay.
her anytime soon. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Notable scenes. You get to see her with a normal hairstyle.
Oh,
uh,
finally. Her
yeah,
finally
there's
rose
a
to the side.
there was an action scene.
Wow.
Not very Halo. It's just like typical action, shooter thing. But she
Okay.
did stick a plasma grenade on someone, and he combusted. That was pretty cool.
That sounds
Alright,
cool.
alright.
Okay,
Sounds
that's
cool.
it. Yeah, that's the only notable things of that episode. Otherwise, it's pretty boring. Don't watch it. Otherwise, no.
Wow.
So the cool part it only lasted for like about 2-3 minutes, I guess.
More
Less
like
than
the
that.
last 10 minutes. Last 10
There you
minutes.
go.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
pretty
alright.
cool. Yeah,
Okay.
that is
Okay.
a Halo
How-
update
How's
concluded.
how's Master Chief though? Wearing his
Oh, we
helmet
didn't
this
see
time?
him. No, oh, he's in there, but as a what is it? Quan went into like this Far Cry drug trip, and she had to fight Master Chief in that dream thing. She got clapped several
He
times.
got clapped. Alright.
She got
She got
clapped.
clapped. Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Halo update.
Hello update. Well, I guess it isn't so bad this time.
Yep. Yeah, Halo update.
Wait, so this episode what, 7?
7. Yeah, there's still 2 more
So
weeks.
two more weeks of Halo,
Two
suppose.
more weeks of Halo. Ugh.
Uh,
Yeah, it's choking me. God.
well, yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's the Halo update for you guys. Support Ariq, for his suffering.
Support.
All right, yeah. So that's basically that for what's his name? But weekly watchies. So yeah, now let's jump into all. We got 3 trailers to talk about. So yeah, let's do that right now. So first of all, let's talk about the "Don't Worry, Darling" trailer because it is in one of our what's the name?
Is it Alberts?
Draft, right? I think. Yeah, it's Albert's number 5 choice. "Don't Worry, Darling." So yeah, it looks promising. It looks
It
promising,
looks,
very
yeah.
psychological. Um, I don't know too much about what's happening in it. All I know is that she seems to be just some kind of drugging and killing. It seems like that's all I can. And she's trying
Let me just
to
Google
escape.
it real quick.
Now, if you Google the synopsis, is a psychological thriller about a 1950s housewife whose reality begins to crack, revealing a disturbing truth underneath. Yeah, basically that. So I'm
It
guessing.
doesn't explain much. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's just that. So she's been living in the 1950s and then realized that, wait a minute, I'm not actually living in the 1950s. It's kind of like at the end of Captain America, the first the first Avengers thing,
uh,
you know, where
Oh
they
yeah.
put him in the try to put him in like the appropriate era and then maybe realize like, oh, wait a minute, I'm in the modern day. And then when she tries to escape, they're like, no, you can't escape.
Yeah, no, I just remembered everyone keeps saying it's like a Inception kind of deal. The thing is, I don't remember how at Inception, like what happened in Inception. Oh yeah, did it or Truman Show, but I haven't watched that
Truman.
either.
Yeah. I mean,
Huh.
oh, it's going to be mind bending for sure.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Seems like it. Oh my God, that was going into the 1950s. Like he's dissolving. Yeah, thoughts the
no,
good.
wait,
Anything about this trailer? Oh what? Oh, he gone.
I understood nothing.
Okay, that's a good start.
Mm,
Which
yeah.
is a good sign in my books. So, I
So
mean,
what?
yeah, I don't know. You guys have said it. I understood nothing, so all I can say is I'm looking forward to it because. Okay, wait. Okay, am I really looking forward to it? I'll probably watch it. I don't know if I'll watch it in theaters, but I will at some point. That's for sure. Because to be honest, I don't think up until now, I don't think I've actually even like seen the full Inception movie. So I don't know what to expect from these kind of movies
You haven't?
just yet.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
haven't? Oh, alright.
I
I thought you
completely
Yeah.
forgot what
watched it.
happens to it, so I'm just gonna say no, I haven't watched Inception.
Oh my god, I'm trying to find the. Is she not done? So the what's the name? The director for this is Olivia Wilde,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm trying to see what
She probably
movies she's directed, and even Wikipedia is not telling me.
I know because she's mostly an actor, right? That's why.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Is this the first one that she directed? It could be.
perhaps.
I guess she directed some music videos here.
Music videos.
Yeah, for Red Hot Chili Peppers, Dark
Wait, what's
Necessity.
this?
It's a good song actually. So, oh yeah. I mean, all I can say is that from the shots, it's like don't worry, darling. The shot looks nice. I quite like the shots. Yeah. What's its name? I don't know. It just looks really trippy, I suppose. Yeah.
Trippy.
You guys have. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
think Fred mentioned it
that
here.
said it there. Yeah,
Booksmart.
Booksmart.
Yeah, it's one of
Yeah,
the.
no, I haven't watched it. I know Albert was like going crazy about it at one
I
time.
watched it. I already watched it. I just completely forgot about that. And
Oh,
where? Oh my god, it's so hard. Okay, here. I finally found it. So she's directed Free Hugs, Booksmart, Wake Up. Well, Free Hugs and Wake Up is short film. So the real, like, full-length film she's directed is Booksmart.
yeah, Booksmart.
Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, very much that. So I mean, Booksmart's good. So we'll see. But it's Don't Worry, Darling. It's a completely different genre, I
Yeah,
guess.
the genre.
Booksmart.
Yeah, Booksmart sounds like more of an entertainment. That
I mean,
was
it's
like
coming
nothing
of
that
age,
serious.
so
Yeah,
coming of age comedy. So and this one
coming
is
of age comedy. This is not
thriller,
a
psychological thriller kind of thing. So it's
psychological thriller. Yeah.
yeah, very different. So yeah, very much that. So I mean, I'm quite looking forward to this. I mean, if it's in the theater, I mean, I don't mind watching it because it's cheap now. Yeah, because watching is cheap now, so I would watch it in theaters if I have time. Yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll invite Arik as well.
Mhm. Or maybe I'll go by myself.
Or that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. So yeah. Don't Worry Darling trailer looks really promising. So yeah, we'll see how it is. All right, so let's move on to the next trailer, the one that only Teguh is the most eligible one at this. The Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer.
Yeah, yes, because it was released on May 4th.
Yeah, it was released. Yeah, yeah.
Thing, yeah. May the fourth be with you.
May the
Um,
4th would beat you. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't
Teguh,
know.
as a Star Wars fan, what do
The
you
thing
think of
is,
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
if you say to me like I understand it, that's also kind of like kind of not
Uh-huh.
true because I don't really know what's
I
going
mean,
on.
Teguh, let's be real again. You probably understand more than I, at least.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I probably understand the background more, like yeah, about the Inquisitors and all of that. I
Yeah,
think I said something similar last time, but yeah, I'm just really excited to see the Inquisitors in action. Now we get a sneak peek to see that Darth Vader will. I don't know if we'll see his appearance. I kind of hope we won't. I want him to just kind of breathe in the background, like we're all aware that he's pulling the strings, but you don't see him. He's just like this menacing figure that you don't see. I kind of want that to happen. Um, it's nice to see Obi-Wan shoot a blaster because we all know he can. We just never really see it. So
he can. He know.
yeah,
Was there
all the
background?
Jedi's know how to use guns. They just kind of don't.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
What?
Right?
You know that? Well, why don't they ever kind of like dual wield like a lightsaber and a gun? You know?
Because that is not
Because
the way of the Force.
the glow sticks are cooler?
It is not the
Oh, okay,
way.
here. Going off tangent a bit. What if they just kind of, they can just kind of like, shoot once and then keep controlling the laser bullets around and just like kind of like
Well,
yondu it.
well, Yon do it.
Yeah. Why don't they just do that?
Um, I don't know
Can they
about that,
not do
but
that?
to be fair, until
What?
the
Kylo Ren
newest
one?
one, 789,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they've ever like stopped a blaster bullet with the Force.
Oh, alright then. Sure.
I mean,
Actually,
it should be
no,
theoretically
no.
possible.
Actually,
They
no.
just
That
have
it's
they?
in the main. It's in the main trilogy. I think I remembered Han was shooting at Darth Vader, and he just kind of,
Just
albeit at at the time, they didn't have the proper VFX to make it look, as cool as Kylo Ren's, but he did technically deflect it. So yeah,
no.
that's
Oh
happened.
yeah. I think I remember deflecting. I don't remember like actually like controlling it. Like in because you know how in the newest ones, the trilogies like actually stop the bullet and like try to fight over like which direction it went or something. I vaguely remember that. I don't know, but either way, I'm glad to see Obi-Wan shoot at bounty hunters. It's I don't know, fun. And kind of like also emphasize the fact that he can't really be running around with a lightsaber because he's kind of wanted, like fugitive now. So should be fun
Yeah, I forgot. Why is he a fugitive again?
because
Order 66.
yeah, Order 66 at the end of episode 3, so they had to kill all the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So because the Sith took over the Empire with the
Okay.
Emperor Palpatine and like Darth Vader becoming the like Palpatine's apprentice. So they had to kill all the Jedis. So that's why all the Jedis that didn't get killed in the initial Order 66 are in hiding.
Huh.
Mm.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
I understood that part. Yeah.
Star Ocean got an answer here for the blaster and the lightsaber thing. Obi-Wan once said, "Not as clumsy or random as a blaster, an elegant weapon for a more civilized age." He said
He
that
did
in the
mention
new
that
one.
Civ-
actually. Yes,
Civilized. I like that. Yeah.
I guess that's why.
he did mention that. Yes, he did.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, from the trailer again, I don't understand much from it, but the what you call that? Who's the who's the people in the black suits?
Inquisitors.
Yeah, the
Inquisitors.
Inquisitors. They look pretty. They look pretty neat. And
I
then,
still really want to see the spinning lightsaber.
Yeah.
oh, is that what yeah, the
Yeah. Yeah.
killer?
The one that looks like a frisbee. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It
Yeah. Yeah.
spins.
Oh,
Because
alright.
they showed that in the game. Forgot what was
They
it?
showed
What
it in
did
the
you play
game. I
to?
think they showed it in one of the previous trailers as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, did they? Wait, I don't remember. But yeah, it's in the game. It's
I
in the
don't
game.
remember.
So
All right. Okay, so yeah, maybe if we get to see that would be cool. Getting to see more variation of this lightsabers, not just the
Mhm.
Yeah,
colors.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, Star Machine is right. Yeah, probably need to rewatch both the, basically all the Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I need to rewatch those
Pretty
again.
much. I don't remember. I mean, to be fair, I don't even remember like the titles, like in order. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what happened mostly. Just the
You remember
plot.
Dak?
I remember
That,
that. That's for sure.
that's all
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
need to remember.
that's
guy
all you
in
need to
Hoth,
remember.
right? Yeah. Was it in Hoth?
I think
I
it was
don't
Hoth.
remember.
I
I
don't
think it
remember
was Hoth.
planets.
Yeah.
Hoth,
I don't
Hoth. It's
remember the
Hoth. It's Hoth.
planet. Yeah.
I think it was Hoth. Yeah.
Remember,
That died in
it's
Hoth.
named Hoth because that's right, cold.
Cold.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, like as
that,
much as I want to rewatch like the whole Star Wars thing, um, finding the time is just kind of
yeah.
harder.
The last time we were able to do this was back when episode
Episode
7 was
7.
getting released.
Yeah, I think we
We
watched like
decided to watch 1 to 6 at
like
my
like we start
house.
from the morning, and then like
Yeah.
by the time we reach night, that's where that's when we finish, and then we go ahead and directly watch
Yeah, then we
the
went to
7.
theaters and watched the seventh one. Yeah, that was the last time we did it. So that was many years ago. It was a
Yeah,
very long time.
yeah, yeah. It's hard to remember all of that. Hey, it's okay. Hey, here. You know what? Here, Star Machine, and Fred. Uh, the Lego Star Wars game that I bought would refresh my memories for the whole Star Wars franchise.
You know,
Alright.
it actually will. It actually will.
Yeah, and arguably the what is it? I guess the cutscenes that make it like shorter.
So
So it's not
I,
it's the one that's time consuming.
my memories of the Star Wars franchise would definitely be refreshed by playing the Lego franchise, and I think that game also includes the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Does it?
So
No, I said
I think if you
DLC,
buy
I
the
think,
deluxe
yeah.
edition,
Oh
yeah,
Yeah,
you
wow.
yeah.
do get the season 1 and 2 Mandalorian. So I don't have to watch it though. Yes.
Brilliant.
So yeah, that's the. Oh yeah, wait. So I guess Teguh is excited. How about Ariq? About with the
Yeah, no, this
Obi-Wan
is pretty
Kenobi?
cool. I still remember some of the basis of the story. And since I have access to Disney Plus now, I can definitely watch it. It's accessible to me.
As
Yeah.
like yeah, I'll say that I'm excited for it. However, I don't think it's connected to like Mandalorians or like Boba Fett or anything. But just because I haven't watched those, I don't want to watch this yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm very sure it's not story is not related whatsoever. It just I don't know. I just don't want to. But yeah, well, we'll get the usual Albert and Teguh and possibly Arik to talk about it.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, and yeah, now let's move on to the last trailer we got, which is the Yankovic Story trailer. So, what you think about it, Arik? You
Uh,
like?
mm, I like the his depiction in the trailer. What is it? Daniel Radcliffe with the afro and the weird mustache.
It actually fits really
It
well.
fits. It
It
fits
fits
very
really
well.
well.
It fits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fits. Yeah. I really like that. And even though it's a very short trailer, we get it's like 1 minute.
It's 1 minute, right?
It looks.
It's
Yeah,
teaser.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but it looks quite like a fun movie to watch and just to enjoy on the Diablo kind of deal.
It looks really entertaining. It looks entertaining for a documentary, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah, I was thinking it's a documentary, but then at one point he's having a knife fight with a chef.
maybe that actually happened. We don't know
I mean, I'm
that.
not saying like it couldn't happen. I'm pretty, yeah, it probably did. It's just like there's also action in it. That's pretty dope. That's very dope. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's such a fun
Well,
trailer.
one of the shots when he mentioned like what's the name? Someone hit me an accordion and then like just like 3 accordions comes out from the screen thingy. That
Yeah.
really reminds me of like Edgar Wright directing kind of thing, like in Scott Pilgrim,
Right.
the 10 people, those kind of stuff. So I don't know. Just seeing that reminds me of that, and I like those movies. So I think like I feel like this is shaping up to be, you know, possibly a weirdly favorite of mine this year. Could be.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How about the
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know who this guy is, but
Listen to his songs like several
I
episodes
mean,
ago.
yeah, but I mean, I still didn't really look him
I
up
mean,
after that.
I mean, I love that. I mean, no one. I mean, like three of us with Albert as well. We are not familiar at all with Al
Yeah,
Yankovic.
but I
All we know is
remember
that he made parodies of music. That's it.
I didn't
Yeah.
outright vibe, but I was kind of like I might be able to enjoy this music when I was listening to this new trailer. So yeah, maybe.
Maybe
I
what?
don't know. But yeah, no,
Maybe.
I'm in agreement. Daniel Radcliffe with an afro looks interesting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And yeah, I mean, we already see Radcliffe performing like some comedic role, in Swiss Army Man, and then Guns Akimbo.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's a few other movies basically, but yeah, what's the name? Especially in those two movies, he's really great. As a comedic actor, like I don't know, I guess the way he moves, I guess.
The way he moves.
The way he exaggerates something. I don't know. It's definitely something. What's the name? Yeah, this is really good, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Like Fat Love movies say here, Al Yankovic is one of the pioneers and the first people to make a career out of doing parodies and successfully at it as well. Yeah.
There actually
So
should mention. I think people would actually enjoy the songs here, like even those who are not like a fan of Weird Al, because like
mhm,
technically they're just like famous songs that we've heard of, but remixed into his own version.
pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
People can like vibe into that.
Yeah,
I
pretty
will.
much,
I'll
pretty much.
definitely do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of movie is definitely what's the name? What you call that? Like. I lost my train of thoughts now.
Mhm.
Yeah, never mind. I lost my train of thoughts, guys. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about this?
There's not much to say. It's
No,
such a short. It's a
not
very short trailer.
particularly.
There's nothing really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know why, but still, the documentaries are like this. Like, oh no, I was going to say, this will be especially quite interesting because again, none of us know anything about Al Yankovic outside of his music. We don't know about his, history or anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if his
We'll
history,
learn a lot from this movie.
like if Al
Mm-hmm.
Yankovic lore is as interesting as what's the name? Like I would say the knife fight thing. I'm
Mm.
I'm in for the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like what's going on there? I want to see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Still though, like documentary movies like this are like surprisingly entertaining. Like I wasn't expecting the Bohemian Rhapsody one, the Bohemian one to be like that fun to watch, but it is. So does the Rocket Man. So
Mm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough, it's actually entertaining. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. This one, seems to be very fun to seems very comedic, I guess, very fun to watch. Looking like at least. So hey, um, how excited are you guys to watch this, Arik?
Pretty excited. Not not extremely hyped. Just I'll look forward to it when it comes out.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
look at it when it comes out. Yeah.
it's not something that I'll be like, oh, I have to watch it in the first day kind of thing. I'll give it some
Yeah.
time to.
Yeah. I'll give it
Yeah.
some time. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess the goes in agreement with that.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
I probably wouldn't be rushing to watch it in theaters unless someone, was like, "Oh, let's go watch it." Then I might be, but nah, probably not,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. All right, all right. So yeah, that's basically that for Weird, the Al Yankovic Story trailer. A bit of discussion there. All right, now let's get to. We only have just 2 news before we jump into Moon Knight and Multiverse of Madness. So let's just do that real quick because I don't have much thoughts on both, honestly. So
Mm.
Percy Jackson trio finally casted. So yeah, we all know about what's his name. We already talked about the person who'll be playing what's his name, Percy.
Let's
Yeah.
see,
So now
it's
you
the
got the
kid from
casting
Kenobi.
for Grover and Annabeth. So Aryan Simhadri will be the one playing Grover. And the one that will be playing Annabeth is Leah Sava
Yeah,
Jeffries.
yes, I have Jeffries.
Yeah.
I, I have no idea where they're from. Let me actually check what. Let me actually check like what movies or TVs they've been in.
I'm checking the Aryan Simhadri guy.
I'll check Leia.
He's been in oh really? Uh well Google say he's in the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of the Water.
Okay,
Huh.
that's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Respectable.
I
Well,
can only find 3 movies for Leia.
I mean, they're all like, what was name? Very young actor and actresses,
Yeah,
so
so they
it's
probably
like
haven't started anything.
they haven't started a lot of movies, obviously.
Wait, this one sounds interesting. Paul Parazzi.
It's just like a Paw Patrol kind of thing.
I yeah, I think it's like about a glamorous dog. I have no idea. Paparazzi. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
I mean,
Then,
what do you think about the casting, though? Like one thing for sure is that they're definitely casting outside of you know, like how they are in the books, I suppose. But like again, I think we don't have any problem with it, right? Obviously, as long as
yeah,
they do,
no.
as long as they do a faithful adaptation of the character, like personality wise, something like that. I really don't mind at all.
Yeah, as long as, as long as they do a good job. Well, to be honest, I think we care more about the show in the entirety rather than just the what is it, actors themselves. Because the
Mm-hmm.
movie
Yeah,
was,
pretty much.
because the movie was, I'm not gonna lie, wasn't that good. the Was it the one from 2010? Is it 2013?
Yeah,
No,
well, yeah,
2010. Yeah, that,
yeah.
that one's not very good. Even though it had like Logan Lerman, Alexander Daddario, like very famous people.
I mean, then again, it all falls on
Yeah,
the right, what name, script writer and stuff like that.
script,
If they
yeah,
don't do a
script.
good job at
Yeah.
that, the actors wouldn't do a good job at it either.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, like Rick Riordan is already going to be involved in this, so you know,
it,
with any actresses, it's like I think with the help of Rick Riordan being in it, I think it will it'll be good, you know.
yeah. So basically speaking, I guess it doesn't really matter who they cast so long as they get like a proper writing.
Yeah, doesn't and also this child like very young actor and actresses, so
Yeah, they don't have a massive. They don't have like a massive list of like movies that they've been in.
yeah, we can't really judge until they do it.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't judge them like, oh, these guys are not very good. They haven't started anything. Yeah, they're kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're kids.
Yeah,
There.
pretty much that. So yeah, but the Percy Jackson trio casted.
Wait,
Yep.
wait.
Um,
I
um,
want to add this. This is interesting. Wait. So
what is it?
Alexander Daddario was 36 years old now. So back
Okay.
then, when she played the previous Annabeth, who's
Uh-huh.
supposed to be like 13, 14, she was already like 20. She was already like 24. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess in terms of accuracy to like the character's age, at least these guys already nailed it.
No, yeah, they did it already, yeah.
Yeah, they already nailed. Yeah, they already nailed one aspect. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, alright.
We're good.
Yeah, alright then. So yeah, so that's a Percy Jackson trio casted. And now let's move on to the fastest and the most furious of families. they changed director. So
Yeah, because
after
of what happened.
yeah, they say it's creative differences. Let's just believe them at that. With Justin
Let's just
Lin,
believe them.
there's more to it if you guys read like articles about it and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, Justin Lin stepped out of the Fast X from the director's seat, and now he is replaced by how'd you read his name? Louis Leterrier. Yeah, Louis Leterrier. Um,
Hmm.
who like he like seeing his like what movies he's directed. I
Mhm.
mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
promising. He
Eh,
directed the
possible.
Transporter, the Jason Statham movie.
Yep.
All right, have you
Transporter
guys watched
Yeah.
that
series.
Transporter? Yeah, that one is
No,
very
not
action heavy
fully.
movie. It's a very
Yeah.
action heavy movie, basically, right? And then Transporter 2, yeah, also a very action movie, yeah. And then Now You See Me, The Incredible Hulk, Clash of Titans. Those are the few that I've watched. I haven't watched the one like Unleash, Dreams,
You know,
Dreamsby, and The Takedown. I haven't watched those, but
you know
yeah.
what? No, I'm not confident with this. No, no, that's my take.
Why so?
uh,
Why so?
oh God. Okay, I know. I haven't really watched fully the Transporter series, but I thought they were just pretty. I think I heard they were pretty mediocre at best. Clash
Yeah.
and Wrath of the Titans, they're horrible. Oh well, actually, I'm not sure if he's involved with it. No, he's involved with the Clash of the Titans, not Wrath.
Now
Clash of
from the
Titans was kind of
yeah.
meh. Yeah.
Uh,
He directed the Incredible Hulk. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's not very good.
Ooh.
Let's see. Did he direct this one as well? No, that's not
no,
good. Never
the
mind.
one I mentioned is already he directed. Now You See Me, he
Yeah,
directed that. You all
yeah.
watched
Now
that.
you see me. Now you see me was okay. Yeah, I think probably out of all the movies, that's probably like his better ones, and
The most
that's still
okay one
like
is Now You See Me. Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like pretty good, decent movie.
Yeah.
That's like his best.
Well, to be fair, we haven't watched Unleashed, Grimsby, and The Takedown, so maybe out of those three, it might be good.
Unleashed. Oh yeah, Unleashed and the Grimsby brother. Yeah, brothers Grimsby. Huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, based on
Uh,
just like I guess ratings alone, not necessarily like the movie. It could be fun, but the ratings might be bad. But still.
I mean, at that point, I don't think anyone is really looking for the ratings for
No, no, no. We
Fast,
no, we
Fast
don't care about
Freddy.
the ratings. It's just how do I explain it? It's just it's just that the movie might end up being stale, considering that this is supposed to be the final like Fast
Oh, that's true.
Furious. You don't want a
Well,
stale
part
movie for
one
Fast
of the
Furious, right?
final. Part
Yeah,
one of the final.
a part one of the final, right? But still, yeah, you want something incredible to happen.
Like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, which
No.
wasn't very incredible.
That it
considering
was
our
not.
considering our list that ended up way down there. Was incredibly low.
Yeah.
My
Incredibly
God.
low.
So yeah,
Yeah. So any thoughts on this?
No,
at least they
I
got someone to
mean,
work on it.
yeah, it's not Michael Bay, so I'm a bit disappointed, but
Not Wes
I mean,
Anderson.
it was definitely Michael Bay.
Yeah, Michael Bay would have actually. Honestly, I would have had more confidence if it was Michael Bay. Not gonna lie, because
I mean,
he's already
Yeah,
over the top. The movie's over the
who
top. So
yeah,
wouldn't?
exactly.
I feel like
Uh,
who wouldn't be
the thing
excited
is,
if it was Michael Bay. All right.
with
you be
now you
naive
see me,
room.
now you vroom. Now you see me, now you vroom me.
You room. No.
The thing is, I haven't seen the Transporter movies. I haven't seen Now You See Me, so all I've seen is
Clash of
was
the
it Clash of
Titans.
the Titans, and
Flash.
Hulk.
that was does not inspire confidence.
It's not this far. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. Yeah. Again, like Ariq said, basically, those movies that you made, it's mediocre at best.
They're literally like a Sunday afternoon action movies
It's one of those movies that just
Yeah.
appears on
on
TV and
TV.
just kind of
Yeah.
oh I guess it's on.
Yeah, that's my idea of it. Yeah, like it appeared on TV as as I'm watching lunch. No, as I'm eating
As I'm
lunch.
watching lunch.
as I'm eating as I'm eating lunch, and I'm just like, okay, sure, I'll watch it. As I'm watching lunch.
Well,
So
yeah.
dumb.
Hopefully he pulled out something with this one in Fast X. No, maybe surprise us by making it an actual not a mediocre movie.
Imagine they include like stuff from Now You See Me. So there's like a bunch of magic tricks, but it's done with cars. Oh, that would be actually
Oh
that
my
would be
god!
cool. That would actually be no, that will actually be incredible.
I mean, honestly, it'll be more interesting.
Yeah, it is. It will be.
It'll be more interesting. What's his name? What's it?
Sleight of hand, but it's cars. Sleight of cars.
Sleight of hand, but it's cars. Yeah.
Lots of cars.
Sleight of cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, pretty much that. But so yeah, that's that for Lit Terrier directing Fast Acts, replacing Justin Lin. So yeah, all right. So now, I guess we are blowing past through those. I guess try to do it as not as fast as possible. But, do it at
As furious
good
as
amount of
possible.
time.
As furious as possible. Yeah.
But so now that we can jump into the two main stuff right now, the Moon Knight episode 6 spoiler discussion. We're going to go through that right now, and this is the season finale, right?
According to
Yeah.
Disney Plus, yeah, they say season finale. Changed it.
Yeah. Basically, I read somewhere that in one of the tweet for Moon Knight, they typed down like at first Moon Knight, what's the name? Series finale, and
Series
then
finale.
I don't know how long, but and then they change it, and they change it to Moon Knight season finale. So people are speculating, oh, season 2? Question mark? Yeah, basically that, but nothing's confirmed. But yeah, basically
Possibly.
Moon Knight episode 6 spoiler discussion. So yeah, that's your spoiler warning. So let's if you guys haven't watched the finale, go ahead and watch that first, and then come back to this, and then
Yes.
see. Yeah, maybe we'll break it down. We'll see what you missed and stuff like that. So yeah, well, we'll try to, at least. We're not very good at it. All right, so and I want to hear Teguh's thought first, because like me and Ariq, we watched it together with Joe as well. So
Oh yeah,
Teguh.
we did. I watched it with
What's your
Teguh again, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, Teguh,
But go
what's your
on.
thoughts on this?
In my head, it's like it should be good, but I didn't really. No, I liked it, but it didn't leave a very strong impression on me. Is that how I'm gonna say it?
Sure, yeah.
I have a feeling in a few months I'll probably forget most of it. Is what I'm thinking. Just the
Okay.
season as a whole. I mean, I'll remember like parts like well, what did he say at the end? I'm tempted to say it's like "Hola, hola, señor," but I don't know if he said that or not.
He did not say hola, señor, Teguh.
Hola, señor.
That's my head canon right now. He just meet what's something Lockley, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
hola, señor. Pew, pew.
Hola, señor. You have to make that a silent pistol.
Yeah.
That's my head canon right now. About that scene though, the only thing like after watching it, I thought to myself is, wait a minute, isn't that a kind of a really bad idea? Because I mean, the bullets will just like shatter the glass, put holes in the seat. I'm like, no, the Rolls Royce.
They don't care about that. They have money.
Yeah, it's Jake. Yeah, it's Jake Lockley.
Yeah.
Habla español. Hello, señor. Hello, señor.
All right. So yeah. How about Ariq? What's your thoughts on this?
I think this is the first time, I guess, where Disney kind of like failed with their wrapping up, or the pacing, because like we've always said like, oh, the previous Disney, like, how are they gonna wrap this up? They did it. How are they gonna wrap this one up? They did it. This one, not as well as the others.
Yeah.
Not as well as the others. This is the first time where they actually screwed up. They're like, oh no, I thought we could actually do it. No, this one actually messed up. It's just, I wouldn't say messed up because messed up made it sound like it was a complete
Very bad, right?
catastrophe, and
No.
it was bad. It wasn't horrible. I think yeah, as a Fred Love movie says here, kind of like the finale, not all of it. Yeah, makes sense. Overall, still pretty good. Yeah, yeah. No, the final episode at least had a lot of action. I appreciate it. Very cool. We didn't get to see go around and bullshit, but that's fine. It's fair enough. So
Okay.
I think it was like yeah, overall it was just pretty decent, but again they didn't end it as well as the other series did.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
All I
enough.
can say after watching Moon Knight is that
uh,
for how many years is it?
whatever Infinity War
2019.
trailer came
No,
out,
no,
so it was like
28.
2015.
Is it 2015? No, not
Yeah,
2015. Infinity
yeah, trailer I
Infinity War.
imagine. Yeah, the trailer for
Is it
Infinity War.
2015?
Oh, no,
Wait,
it's not
Infinity?
2015. It's 20 like
No, it's not
17 when
2015. Yeah.
2017 when the trailer came out. Yeah.
All right. So since 2017, I've
Uh,
been ridiculed, laughed at, that
left that.
I heard someone say, "Do you speak Spanish?" And guess what? And guess what? Someone
Hola,
spoke
señor.
Spanish.
Hola, señor. My
Someone important spoke Spanish, and I'm like,
it,
nice, you know.
it took 5 years.
I was ridiculed for 5 years, and turns out I was right all along that someone will be speaking Spanish. Yeah. And not just once this week, twice actually. We'll get to the other one later. But yeah, I do like, yeah, I do agree with basically what you guys say. I like the finale, but not all of it. Um, like the fights, like the action scenes are pretty cool though. Getting to see what's the name? Mark Spector, Moon Knight form thingy, and then like uh switches into the Stephen Grant one, Mr. Knight one, and then she's using like the baton, kind of like what's his name? Kind of like Daredevil, maybe.
Yeah, it
It's
reminded
something
me
like
of
that.
that.
Yeah, there's that whole thing. So yeah, looking at that is pretty cool. The way they just kind of switch around from Moon Knight to Mr. Knight, and then
Uh,
like it's especially cool when like the Mr. Knight got like hit into the rubble and like he changed form in the Moon Knight as he shoots the grapple form, the grapple kind of thing. That's pretty cool.
mhm.
Um, I do quite like Layla in it. If you don't know, I think her character name is supposed to be Scarlet Scarab or something like that.
Scarlet Scarab, yeah.
Yeah, the Scarlet Scarab. I don't think she's caught that at all, right?
Oh, like
In
in
the
this,
whole episode.
the whole episode, yeah, no one said that.
Yeah, no one called her Scarlet Scarab. Yeah, but what's her name? Her outfit just definitely reminds me of Wonder Woman, 1984 one. Just a toned down version of it. Like what's her name? That armor, the light version.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know why, like her entrance, like in the music, also sounded similar to Wonder Woman.
like some people say it might be a dig at Wonder Woman 1984 itself because the director himself he doesn't like the way they portrays Cairo in 1984. So this could be a dig at it.
Nah.
Yeah, could be that. But yeah, what's the name? Layla character is Scarlet Scarab. The outfit looks cool. I don't know, her fighting stuff. Skull is cool, I guess, with the wings and stuff things. I don't know if she can fly though. The wings looks pretty small. Um, and then yeah, especially like let's get into that one where they what's the name? I do like when they what's the name? Mark and Steven, right? They had like Conchu is such a sneaky guy.
Yeah.
He ended the contract with Mark and Steven, but the real avatar that he wants is not even Layla, not Mark, not Steven. It's Lockley.
Oh, it's kind of messed up if you think about it. He's like, he didn't even tell them about their issue. He's just
Yeah.
like,
Like you said,
I'm gonna take this personality. I'll just leave it be.
yeah, like they say, like you said, they don't know how messed up they really are.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So yeah. Uh so yeah. Khonshu, sneaky guy, and he looked pretty dapper in it, in when he's in the Rolls Royce.
Pretty dapper in it. He was
What the bloody hell is that?
pretty dapper in it. I just don't know how did he get his beak inside that car? Never mind, that's for another time.
That's the for another time.
I mean, he wrapped the Moon Knight ceremony or rope onto what's his name?
Oh,
Darth
that's
Vader.
true.
He can just do that with the suit itself.
So he
You know,
probably just wrapped the car around him. Maybe that's why the car was white. It was a moon car.
Moon core.
Moon car. Moonmobile.
But yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
Moonmobile.
So yeah,
Moonmobile.
again, it just like I say all that stuff. It's all really cool and everything. It's just again, the whole the way they wrap it up is just not as satisfying as the others, I guess, excluding Loki because Loki's season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, right.
yeah, pretty much
There's
that.
another thing to address.
What is
We
it?
spent a lot of time in the episode talking about how they're gonna release Khonshu, and most of it end up with they're going to sit on him, but that is not the case. They just step on it and that's it. They're done.
They have some. The chance is there for Layla to just kind of step on
Yeah,
it,
what is it?
but she didn't.
Layla's- I don't know.
Uh, uh, the disappointment was immeasurable when she just decided to step on it. You know? Yeah,
We're like, oh, what is he gonna do? What's she gonna do? To be honest, I thought she was gonna smash it, but okay, I guess stepping
yeah.
on
And
it is.
honestly, yeah, same. It just makes more sense if you smash it. It takes less time to you know
Yeah.
put it on the ground and step on it.
Probably doesn't.
Mm.
It probably might not injure your foot as well, but oh well.
No, I guess it is spiky on the beak, right?
Damn.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, I like. What else is there that happened in the final
Oh, I want.
episode?
I
That
know.
we
I
talked
know.
about?
How Arth. Actually, there's two things I want to talk about Arthur. One, I think what's her name? Amit. Amit's not a cool god. She not about the sucking the soul part. She didn't give Arthur his own suit like
Yeah, I know, right?
Tawaret or Moon Knight did.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
Like, all
yeah,
she
yeah,
did was
yeah.
just upgrade his cane into an axe thing.
Yeah, it turned
Yeah.
into a switch axe, switch cane,
Switch game.
whatever it is. But that's it. Like he didn't get the new suit. He's still wearing the same old one from like the first episode, I think.
I think I just don't think he has any other clothes.
Then,
I
like
mean,
Albert could have given him like a cool crocodilian like knight suit
yeah,
or
right?
whatever, but no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, it's not a cool girl. Like, look at Tower. Oh, like she's like, what's the name?
Tawaret is the god of fertility, yet she was able to give like a cool armor for what's her name? I forgot her
Layla,
name.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Layla,
Layla.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like why can't Amit do that? Not a cool god. And
Not a
secondly,
cool girl.
yeah, about
Though,
Arthur,
I do
he
have to
was
say though,
defeated. Oh yeah.
what's the name? Amit's design is cool though. I like Amit's
Amit's
design.
design is cool. I like to
Yeah.
me I watched the second time with Teguh and I didn't realize, wait, oh, her tail is her
Agree.
hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, huh?
I noticed that.
I,
The
I,
hair
I didn't
turned to
notice
the
that at
tail.
first. I was just like, where's the tail from? Oh wait, the
Yeah,
hair is the
the
tail.
hair is the tail. So yeah, I do. Yeah, the design is really cool. I do like the design. Yeah. All right. What's the next point, Rick?
And the next part is how Arthur was defeated. They literally press the skip cutscene button
Yeah,
and
I know, right?
there you go.
That is my biggest gripe with it.
I
Just like
I
oh, they're dead.
I do not have a problem with that at all.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get it's cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It felt a bit. There's part of me that says like, oh, it feels a bit lackluster. Part of me says, oh, that's cool,
No.
because we know
Yeah.
that was Jake,
Yeah.
because we know that was Jake doing that. 'Cause that part of me, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's cool.
Like it's cool, but for a season finale, well, at that time I guess I still thought of it as series finale, but like for a finale, I wanted a bit more.
I
Yeah, there's
like. Yeah. I get it, but I still don't want to see Lockley in action.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, that's why I feel a bit. Yeah,
Conflicted.
as Fred says, yeah, it's a cop out basically.
Yeah, I
You
can
know, like
understand. It was like a cop out, yeah, but
like
still, though.
that's the problem. They like, in my opinion, like this is why I said like it feels bad. It's just like they kind of have to do that to preserve Jake Lockley. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I
I
get that
can
they have to
understand
preserve
that.
Jake Lockley. I understand that part, and I like that they preserved it. But at the same time, I don't. It's
Yep.
tearing me apart, Kelvin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. What Katie Lynch said here, like, doesn't that mean, yeah, Katie Lynch said also Layla saw what happened but didn't say anything was weird. So,
Yeah.
right, yeah, I didn't thought of that. Layla
Didn't
saw Jake Lockley then. She
Oh
didn't
yeah,
get
Lily just said,
unconscious.
"What was that?"
didn't she
They're
comment?
like,
Yeah, she
"Oh,
did comment on it, I think, right?
Yeah, but
yeah." She only said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but I, but I feel like this is not. I feel like it needs a bigger reaction than just what was that,
Yeah, she's
you
like, "What
know?
was that?" Like he
Especially
just
after,
one-shotted everyone
yeah,
immediately, and like, "What was that?"
like not just one shot, everyone. Like you get to see the whole environment, car exploded and everything like that. So and I don't think she's seen Mark Spector being that OP kind of thing. Maybe
Yeah,
she has,
I'm
but
pretty sure she's unaware of the. Well, she's unaware of Steven, so I'm pretty sure she doesn't know Jake exists as
yeah, I
well.
guess so. But still, I feel like
That'd be
it
more
needs a
surprising,
bigger
right?
reaction than what was that?
Huh, what was that?
But yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I guess I feel like this finale it's kind of divisive between people.
It's cool, but
Yeah,
it's a mess at the same time.
yeah. Uh, also I think Fred of movies mentioned it here somewhere in the chat. Yeah, I like Fred says I wish they acknowledged more to the part where Amit was sucking the soul and killing everyone in Cairo. I mean that was supposed to be horrifying and dark, but they just gloss over it. Yeah, that's true. They just kind of gloss over that real quick, and then it doesn't impact the story as at all actually.
yeah.
Yeah, didn't impact the story at all. So yeah, kind of hoping more from that, especially after what we saw in I think was it episode 5 or 6, right? Where we get to see like
Mhm.
the souls like pouring down into the duat and
Into the
not the
duat.
duat,
Yeah, yeah. It
the
is the
duat.
duat.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
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 it's the
desert. Yeah.
duat, yeah.
yeah. Falling to the duat thing. So yeah, so expecting more significant to that part.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought that they would like maybe cut out back to the duat. And they're like, "Oh no, the souls. How can this be?" Or something. Maybe not as stupid as that, but you know what I mean. How could they just be?
There's that. Though I do have to say I like that one shot when I think what's his name? Moon Knight was like at the bottom of the pyramid, and then Hero has the high ground on the pyramid,
As the
and then
high ground, they just kind of
yeah, and
run
they
like.
ran, and then like as the angle of the camera changes to like a horizontal, they kind of like go at each other, and then like meet in the middle with like the full moon at the background. I like that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that shot. What else is there that happened here? Mm, anything else that happened in this episode?
Moon Knight can fly. I'm not so sure what there is to that. I thought he can't fly. Okay, he just kind of did for some reason. It's a
He
full moon.
jumped real high. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So yeah, that's. Wait, do you have anything else to say for this final episode? Mm, yeah.
how did
Not.
Arthur end up in the mental asylum? Did he just
I
put
mean,
him
he
there?
didn't
Or?
get killed, so I guess someone just kind of called the ambulance.
Well, he was in the tomb though. Like there's a man lost in the tomb, and he's really weird. Okay, put him in the mental asylum.
Maybe we didn't get to see the maybe they pull him. No, wait, isn't Arthur Harrow on the streets when that happened? Yeah, when
No, no,
Jake Lockley
no.
beat them up. Are they on the streets?
Oh, they were on the streets when he beat them up, but they took him back to the temple to seal Amit
Did they?
in his body.
Oh, right, that happened. Right, I forgot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, that happened.
Well, I guess after that they bring
They
him
probably just
back outside.
they threw him away or something, or he went out.
Probably, yeah.
Got put
Yeah.
in a mental asylum, got taken out, and then habla español, la señor. I'm just gonna keep referring to that scene as that.
That is the head canon. That is my head canon now. So yeah.
Hola, señor.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh, okay, wait. Well, so
We can
well,
actually tell
okay.
Albert's opinion.
Yeah.
He did wrote.
We have Albert's opinion. I was just going to save it for the last.
You want to read it out or?
Yeah, I'll read it out. Get
Okay, okay.
By the way, to be fair, a Star Machine, mm, I am not. It's not that I'm more with Ariq. I'm kind of mixed with this, but I do like the action.
To be honest, I
Yeah,
think out of everyone, I think I like this one like more than. I mean, like when I say more, I mean like more than Kelvin and Teguh and Albert. Like,
like the series as a whole, I guess, right? Or
yeah,
the
yeah.
finale.
I
Series
think
as
I
a
like
whole.
it more than you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
All right, so get ready. Albert's opinion. It's a long one.
If you
All
can
right,
skim it or
it's hard to skim on the phone, so I'll just read it out.
yeah, it is.
Once again, MCU's show pacing became the Achilles heels of the series. Dot dot dot. I still like this show, but it's not without its issue. I think Oscar Isaac is brilliant. May
I can't show it. It's like
Kalamaui is great, and she gets better each episode. Ethan Hawke was alright. I like the score by Hez Nazi, and I think Mohamed Diab did a good job directing the show for a character which I thought was an unadaptable due to its complex nature and comic history. Emojis? It's tough,
What?
because even though there are some really cool, exciting moments that makes me wanna love it, the more I think about it, the more I feel like I'm in the sand, laying there, grasping for more, but it just wasn't there. Emojis again. Having said that, the story was fine. It just didn't really resonate with me. The limited amount of action we get was great, but due to the overall pacing, especially in the finale, and lack of emotional payoff, such as how quickly they resolve Stephen dying, kinda wish it let just be kinda wish it just be with Mark processing that a bit more. But we can't cause the episode's limited. It kind of makes me not fully satisfied with what we get and wanting more of what was told by the story but not shown in the show. Every time something awesome happens, something else happens that makes me go, oh, really? They're really doing that? I really want to love it, but having a hard time. It's very inconsistent show, and after that remarkable episode 5, this finale just was kind of a letdown. Emojis. Episode 4 and 5 was the best. Episode 1 was fine. 2 was great. 3 was cool. 6 is super mid. So as of now, still think it's a decent show, but nothing really special aside from Oscar Isaac performance and kinda cool world building storytelling by Mohammad Diab. I'll rewatch the full show again one day and let's see if of my opinion change. 4 out of 5 stars. That's a long one.
Thank you for subscribing to our free audiobook. Feel free to feel free to wait for more.
I would
Um,
describe the
yeah.
emojis, but I can't see it. It's just blocks on me. But yeah, so yeah, I
Yeah,
guess yeah, that's Albert's whole thing for the whole Moon Knight series
I
as a
guess in
whole.
essence, like yeah, no, they did a good job at doing some things, but the pacing really brought it down.
I mean, that's just the issue with
All yeah,
most a lot
most
of MCU. The pace because yeah, like
practically all.
Albert said, it's limited to like 6 or how much was Wanda? 8 was it?
Nine.
Nine.
One was
Yeah,
nine, I think.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's very limited because of the amount of episodes they get. So they kind of have to like jump through not loopholes, like holes, I guess, to get to where they want to be in this
Mhm.
plot. Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, if Moon Knight had like 1 or 2 episodes more, I think it
I think it'd be better.
would be
Yeah,
better. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, like no, let's talk Moon Knight as a whole now, I guess, right?
Mm.
So as a whole, I think Moon Knight is it's still very entertaining. Yeah, I agree with Albert. I would give it about I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. Oh yeah, I would give it that. It's just the yeah, not all episodes are good, and uh some of them are just kind of like really confusing. I guess, and yeah, I say that the actions are great, but I don't know if they're that memorable yet, outside of the blacking out part. Weirdly enough, the
Mm.
blacking out part was the most memorable thing that
The
still
part
happened
where
from.
the action gets skipped is the most memorable part of the action.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Weirdly
it
enough.
is. It is.
Like, like honestly, like if I didn't go back and kind of like see some of the action scenes again, I honestly almost forgot about the whole Moon Knight, like the Moon Knight and then switching to Mr. Knight fighting thing, with the baton.
Mhm.
I honestly completely forgot about that until like saw some parts of it again. Yeah, and then compare that to like Hawkeye, we still remember the car chase scene really well. At least I do.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We all do. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
like
arrow
yeah,
thing.
like visuals and the horror and a bit of the horror style, I guess, in Moon Knight is definitely a style that really kind of like helps makes it a better show than what it is, I think. Yeah, I mean the visuals are really great. Like Khonshu looks really great, the Moon Knight outfit looks great, but that's just something we expect now from MCU.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah, pretty
Ah,
much that. All right. Yeah, how about Arik and Teguh?
okay, so well, for me, I guess the overall is yeah, not much different from what you said. Yeah, the most memorable, cool parts of the action scenes was yeah, what is it when they're transferring consciousness? I do want to add actually the one scene I do keep rewatching on YouTube is the first time we get to see Moon Knight at the end of episode 1. It's too badass with all the hieroglyphics lighting up, the sound effect, no, the music kicking in, and then
And
suddenly he
then
was just beat. Yeah, he slowly turned into the Moon Knight outfit, and he beat up the Jackal.
also,
That
yeah,
was that was too badass. That's just such a badass entrance
Mm-hmm.
for any character.
yeah.
So I really like that. And I guess one thing I want to add, Katie Lynch had a list here of how she ranked her final episodes in terms of the best. I practically agree with her in everything except for was it the Winter Falcon soldier thing? I forget what it's called. I'm sorry, man. That last episode where he's like, "You gotta do better." Yeah, no, Cap. That's cringe. It's worse than Moon Knight. I'm sorry. I don't like it.
Sure.
Moon Knight is still
I
better
guess,
in the end.
I guess later after we share our thoughts, I guess we'll say our where we will slot Moon Knight in like MCU series. So yeah, in the
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
as well. I guess share what your ranking is for the MCU series. All right, Teguh, how about you?
Um, yeah, I liked it as a whole. I liked the concept and the idea of Moon Knight as like a quote unquote hero. It's just that I guess it was the plot that is the least memorable for me. And that's where as our machine concluded, I feel I guess least impressed. So yeah, hopefully season 2, I still think they couldn't do a lot with this, so hopefully we'll see if season 2 makes it a lot better or not, but yeah, we'll see.
All right. I mean, like if there is a season 2, it's just speculation.
If there is, yeah.
Actually, yeah, if there is.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So basically, yeah, we are going to do our updated ranking for the MCU series now. So
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
so my ranking, what's it name? WandaVision is still number one, I think. Yeah, WandaVision is still number one, and then Loki number two, number three Hawkeye, number four is Moon Knight, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier at number five, and lastly What If. Yeah, that's basically my ranking right now. How about
Mhm.
Arik?
All right. First is Loki. Second is WandaVision.
Okay.
Third is Hawkeye. So pretty much the top three is pretty much the same, just slightly rearranged. uh, the fourth is Moon Knight. Again, same.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one? Fifth is actually fifth and sixth. I'm not so sure. I guess fifth is What If, and sixth is Falcon and Winter Soldier.
All right. Okay. How about Teg?
First is Loki. Second is wait, no. Was first Loki or WandaVision?
Oh no.
It's it's
Well, as of right now, my first is Loki. Second is WandaVision.
yeah.
Third is hold on. Yeah, third is Hawkeye, and then Moon Knight, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then What If.
All right. Yeah. And I guess Albert's list would be number one, Hawkeye. Number two, Loki. Number three, WandaVision. Number four, Moon Knight. Number five, The Falcon and Winter Soldier. And number six, What If? So yeah, that's Albert's list. All right. So yeah, Moon Knight. I give Albert and I give it a 4 out of 5. How about you guys?
It's a 4 out of 5 as well.
Yeah, yeah, same.
4 out of 5.
4 out of
All right. So everyone agrees with 4 out of 5 series.
Yep. It's a 4 out of 5.
All right. So yeah, 4 out of 5 series. So I guess the next MCU series we'll be getting will be Miss Marvel, right?
Marvel, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Miss Marvel. Hopefully it's good. The problem is it's just none of us are really Miss Marvel fans.
Yep.
Mm,
So yeah, I don't have much expectation for it, but yeah, we'll see. I mean MCU, they sure. I mean like even this is like even though it's like it's a kind of a mixed bag, but we'll still give it a 4 out of 5.
mhm.
All right, so yeah, that's that for Moon Knight episode 6, and I guess as a whole, discussion. So yeah. Now lastly, I feel like this is going to be a long discussion. We're going. You'll jump into the movie that we all watched this week.
Mhm.
Uh, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. But first of all, we are going to do just a quick what's the name spoiler-free discussion for it. Yeah, just give out spoiler-free thoughts on it. You know, just in case people haven't watched it yet. So yeah, who wants to start first? I guess.
You recently just watched it out of all of us.
Um,
Literally like hours
Spoiler
ago.
free.
spoiler free.
Spoiler
Yeah,
free
that's
though.
what I'm trying to figure out right now. Let's see. Well, I liked it. I know there was concern because would this be spoiler? Nah, it wouldn't be. But there's like a bit more horror slash creepy vibes. But no, I was completely fine. In fact,
I was
I
a concern. What the goo.
yeah, for me, like a concern from you
Mm.
guys, for me. But like, um, nah, I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say I liked it, but I do get why they did it that way, and nah, I
I mean
liked it.
the
I liked it.
I mean the horror vibes or like the whole plot.
Well, the horror vibes because of the plot, I guess, and like what's
Oh,
going
okay.
on with it. Like I can see why they went that route. I mean, I feel like they don't have to, but I can see why, and I don't really have an issue with it. So yeah.
It's because of the director, Sam Raimi.
No, I mean, like I can like why they chose that director and why he brought that vibes.
I guess
I
yeah,
can
sure.
see it aligning with the plot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Other than that, it,
What is
it's
it?
it's good, not as good as obviously like No Way Home or anything. But I did enjoy it to a sense. I don't know. Most of what else I have to say is probably spoiler territory, so I'll stop here for now.
All right, sure. So yeah, Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. I really liked it. I think it's one of the most well, Hano is the most unique, but stylistic, wise, I
Mhm.
think it's one of the most unique MCU movies. Just with the horror vibes and I guess the visuals of it also, looks really cool the way they travel through the multiverse. And then also the character we get to see a lot of Strange in it, and oh yeah, they all look really good. The performance by Benedict Cumberbatch and like um wait, let me get her name right. The girl who played
Tochi.
America Chavez. What is it, Rick?
Tochi. The TL is
Sochi?
silent. Yeah, the TL is silent.
Yeah. Uh, yeah,
Tochi
I like her.
Gomez.
I like her performance. What's the thing in the movie? Like, yeah, and then the one that steals the cake though for sure is Elizabeth performance as Wanda in this one. So yeah, Wanda is really good, and then especially yeah, I think we did a segment last episode where we talked about what's the name? What to watch before Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you do. I think to get the full effect, you do need to watch WandaVision.
you have to watch. Yeah, on
Yeah,
WandaVision.
Yeah,
yeah.
because like
That was definite.
character story wise for Wanda, like it's a continuation, I suppose. So
Yeah,
yeah,
because like if you were to just watch like whatever she appeared last time in the movie as an Endgame, and
yeah,
then you jump
Endgame and
here,
directly to this, it's
yeah,
kind of
you'll be like,
weird.
oh, you'll be like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
a
You'll be
few of our friends
confused.
didn't watch the series, so they were kind of confused.
Ah,
So yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
had to explain to them.
yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, I do think like I know we say it a lot back then, like Loki. Was it we said Loki won the Vision? What if?
Loki was
The most
definitely
important one is still
Kenobi.
WandaVision. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, very much that, and I do like the sound effects they use though. Sound effects because it's a horror vibes, right? So the sound effects really cool. So yeah, very much that. That's my spoiler free thoughts on it. How about Eric?
Hmm? Okay, so spoiler free. The best I can say about this movie is it's refreshing because refreshing is the term I use because it's not like the other typical Marvel movies where they're mostly just just lighthearted comedy with some action here and there, and then they're done with
Mhm.
it. But normally it works, but like this one is it's a different vibe, the different style, as you've mentioned before, and yeah, this story was like pretty intriguing. It is a bit confusing at times, especially if you didn't watch, yeah, as mentioned, the TV series. But otherwise, yeah, no, it feels a lot more different than the other MCU movies. So I like that in that aspect.
Yeah, I do like that they give Sam Raimi like
Yeah,
at least 80% freedom
yeah,
on
yeah,
what to do with it.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess that's that. Yeah. So let's jump into the spoiler discussion for Doctor Strange
Spoiler.
Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, again, if you guys
Boom.
haven't watched it, go ahead and click off, watch the movie, come
Buy a
back.
ticket. Yeah, buy a ticket right now. Go watch a movie.
Yep, go watch it, and come back and watch the spoiler discussion. So yeah, that's your spoiler warning. So yeah, now let's jump into the spoiler discussion. Oh my god, for the Multiverse of Madness. Um,
Mhm.
uh, what's that name? Okay, the first thing I want to mention I do like the they start off really strong, with like the
Yeah.
whole getting the Book of Vigilante thing with the Supreme Strange and with like America Chavez getting chased by that demon thing. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Apparently Albert missed that whole part because he came to the theaters 11 minutes late.
Yeah, yeah, right. So
That is a yikes right there.
he did ask us like how long is the previous before the movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So yeah, he did. Yeah. Okay. So apparently he missed it. Yikes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's
Mhm.
yeah. The only thing he misses is the probably why America Chavez distrust Strange at first. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole scene once they get into the city. Yeah, I mean we already see most of it right from the trailer, but just seeing it as a whole, I guess it looks pretty damn cool. Yeah. Um, what else is there? Like, I'm just going to go through the fight scenes, I guess, right now, as of now.
Mm,
Um, Another thing I like, I think the some people find it bad, some people find it really weird. I like that. It's very unique. When Doctor
which
Strange fight the other Doctor Strange, the evil one with the third eye, and they use the musical notes thing. Yeah, wait, what's your guys' thoughts on that? Like,
oh,
are
I
you
like
okay
it,
with
dude.
it? You
I
hate
like it,
it?
dude. It's like two hunting horns fighting each other.
Oh, that's a
It's
one-time
like
reference right there.
is
How
what
about
I would
Teguh?
ever give. I like it.
How about Teguh?
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's very musical. So I liked it.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah,
have to
for
say.
improvement, obviously. But yeah, what's his name? Yeah, that whole scene is pretty much like very unique, I think. Very unique, very creative use. Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, because like I read a lot on like online and everything. They didn't like that part.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, yes. A lot of people seems to not like it because it's just too out there or something like that, and it's just
But that's the point.
yeah,
I
I know,
want to
right?
say
That's the
it's not
point.
out there enough. For me, it's not out there enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I'm like, I thought that was the point. Yeah,
You know,
pretty much.
no, for me, like they could have improved it better if like the as far as I can like like heard from the fight, it's like they only
Mhm.
use like bits of the music to
Oh
fight
yeah.
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
rather than like a full symphony from both sides and they're just like throwing notes like that. It's only like bits and pieces. So I think they didn't go over it enough. So people who
Yeah.
say it's over the top, no, it's actually
You
under.
wanted more.
Yeah, it's actually underwhelming
Eric
for
wants
me.
a
It should,
full orchestra
I
for it.
want the full orchestra. Yes, I want the full orchestra from both sides. I mean, like, why not? You know, because they're masters of
Yeah,
magic
yeah, that is
at
true.
that
Why not?
level. Yeah, at that
Yeah,
level, yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, they
So
did
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, now to the big part, I guess. Like, what you think of the fan service? What you think of the fan service of the Illuminati there? Ariq, what's your thoughts on this?
I I'll do a theater the theater reactions in my place. It's just like
Okay.
it's just the people like not going whoa yeah baby. No, it's more just like ooh, or, you know, or just like a slight clap here and there. And I remembered I was watching with my sister, right? Every time the character appears, she just keeps tapping my arm like, look, I get it, I see. I am also hyped. Relax. But yeah, no, like I like the introductions of the characters. It's pretty cool. Spoiled by Captain Carter. I was already spoiled by a YouTube thumbnail with that. I think you also said that yourself, Kel. You
Uh,
got spoiled.
I mean, I didn't see her in costume, but I saw an Instagram post where she is in the like premiere, I guess, in the dress and
Oh,
everything. Yeah.
Uh,
I
At that
saw it.
point, I know she's going to be in it.
I saw the shield like wedged against the wall.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I knew. Actually, so that was a big spoiler. That's when she's dead.
yeah.
So yeah. So,
How
yeah,
about
no,
how about
the characters are cool and everything. Yeah.
yeah? How about the what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on this? Do you think it ruins the movie? Do you think it's a bad fan service? Or do you
no,
think
I
it's
like the
harmless?
fan service. Though my theater was very empty. Like there's only maybe like
Same,
no
right?
more than 20 people
Yeah.
watching, and there was no reactions whatsoever,
Okay.
apart
As
from
expected
one
from
girl.
the.
I mean,
Apart
that's
from one
just
girl who
Japan.
was hyped about
This is
everything.
Japan. Oh, one
Yeah.
girl's MO everything.
That one girl was hyped about everything, like everything.
Why weren't you wipe hype with her, huh?
I don't know, maybe because I don't know. Like
Oh,
Wanda appeared and she just started squealing. I was like, what?
okay, I didn't squeal when one up here. I was just like, ooh.
like, like, like she squealed at everything.
Uh,
um,
uh,
but I like the fan service. My only
What is it?
Would I call
Teguh?
it grab? I don't know. I just felt. First of all, I felt a bit uncomfortable when what's the name? Fork guy. Like
Huh?
the
Oh,
fork
oh,
guy.
fourth guy. You mean black? Was it
Black
Black
Bolt,
Bolt?
the one with
Yeah,
the thing
Yeah,
on his
yeah,
head.
yeah.
PT
Doctor
guy,
Strange
right?
called it a fork. So yeah, because I'm just calling him
Yeah,
fork
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Black Bolt, yeah. Go on.
I don't know. I was just a bit uncomfortable with how he like died because well no, why did I do this? He actually did die because
Yeah.
I don't know. I just is it just me? But like yeah, when that happened, like
Okay.
it felt it 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 felt a bit too
What
too
graphic?
saw for me. Or
Oh,
I don't know
huh.
what's like. I mean, you're used to this,
Yeah,
Kelvin,
I'm
but
used to it by then.
Was it
I
too
don't know. Like
diabolical?
it wasn't that like it creeped me out or anything. It just didn't feel like it was something I'd find in a Marvel movie. So
Oh,
it caught me off guard. That's for one.
I mean, the whole
Um,
movie as a whole is pretty damn brutal. We get to
yeah.
see Captain Carter got chopped in half, and then,
Well, we didn't technically see it.
well, I
but
mean,
it is
it
implied.
happened.
It's implied.
It was
Yeah,
It's
implied.
very heavily
implied.
implied.
It
Yes.
was implied.
Yeah.
And then the whole Wanda is just being full bloody and everything, mostly
Yeah.
in that whole Illuminati
Yeah,
thing.
that
Yeah.
was still like fine, but the whole like imploding head part that was like I didn't expect them to go there like that far,
Well,
I guess.
they didn't show blood. It's fine.
They not
They did show a bit of blood when
they
his
did
head
show a
got
bit. It wasn't like full
it wasn't
blown
like
like gore, but
yeah,
like
but
it
it
It,
was
was
it,
like
it
a
was
blood,
like
yeah.
it's a Saw movie. It would just be a bucket of
Yeah,
blood.
yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I guess my only other complaint with the fan service is I wanted it
What is it?
I wanted them to play a bigger role, I guess.
Mm,
Now that I'm looking
okay.
back, but
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
that would not have probably fit into the plot line and would add too much time anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
going
yeah. A
in,
lot of
like,
people mentioned that, yeah.
yeah, a lot of people wanted the Illuminati to have a bigger role, but it's like, I don't know. That was never in my expectation for Illuminati to have a big role, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I just
I
Yeah,
thought
expect them to be there.
I just expect him to be there, tell Doctor Strange about, what he's done wrong and stuff like that, and maybe just peace out. I wasn't
peace out.
expect. Yeah. Or
I
maybe,
know,
or maybe.
I guess it's just because like my thinking is that they're is the first time, at least for me, right? It's the first time I've like heard of the Illuminati group, and it's the first time we're seeing them on the big screen.
Yeah.
Um, so it just felt a bit of a shame, I guess, that like they were just killed off so quickly.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's most people. That's what like I see a lot on Reddit. What most people think about it. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I still think that the whole fan service thing, like the Illuminati dying instantly, it's pretty harmless. It's just it's harmless to the plot and everything. I don't think it ruins the
To
movie per
the plot.
se for me.
It definitely is not harmless to the characters. They died horribly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
They died.
But yeah, yeah, but I do like it that they bring back what's his name, Anson, what's his name, Anson Mount or something. Yeah, Anson Mount. He's the one that play Black Bolt in the Inhuman series. Yeah, and the one that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they bring him back. So yeah,
Wait,
that's
what
cool.
series?
Inhumans. It's a series
Oh,
Inhumans.
that is
Yeah,
Inhuman
stars
series
Black
that no one
Bolt
watches.
and
It's bad. Yeah. The
someone
yeah,
watched
that's
it
right.
and he said it's bad, yeah.
It's pretty. It's low key badass though when Black Bolt killed Supreme Stage by whispering "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
That
And then
was
the
low key
sound
badass.
waves
Yeah,
sound waves disintegrate him or something.
yeah, that's true. That was low key badass. With the, I'm sorry, and just obliterate Supreme Strange. Damn. Yeah, and then what's his name? Um, yeah, Professor X. If you realize he's using like a green suit and everything, and then they have the 90s X-Men theme song played when he enters the room. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then of course I feel like the biggest like fan service of this John Krasinski as
John Krasinski.
Reed
Yeah,
Richards,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fan casting for like how long?
Yeah. It was a fan cast. Yeah,
It was
most
a fan
I've
casting for
never.
like so long, and it
Yeah, people
actually
like want to
came
see
to
it, and they did
fruition.
it.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, oh man, they did it, and I do have to say, the costume looks pretty cool. Like, I really like the
It didn't look.
costume.
It didn't look goofy. I thought it would,
It,
honestly, because they're wearing
same.
tight,
Yeah,
suits,
they're
right?
wearing blue tights kind
Yeah,
of thing.
blue tights. Yeah, just like with a
Yes.
4.
Yeah, and surprisingly, it's not goofy. It actually
Yeah,
looks
it's
pretty
not
cool.
It
goofy.
worked pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty well.
Uh,
Though I
such a
do
shame
kind of,
that such a shame that this happened to him, though.
yeah, he got spaghetti.
He's got spaghetti.
He got
Don't
spaghetti.
don't know how else to put it.
So, I wanted, if they were to kill them off, I was kind of wishing they would at least show a bit of action, kind of
Alright.
thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Red Witcher's not really fighting type. But I do like when he's talking with Wanda at first, like when Wanda asks him about the whole, um, did he have a
Yes,
mother kind of
children.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and then like, oh, good, there'll be someone to take care of them, and just
Yeah,
like
dude.
get eat, read.
Yeah.
That was pretty badass. Yeah, and then like it's still insane though that basically Scarlet Witch, she got the power of just like removing someone's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
removing
that what
someone's
mouth
mouth.
thing, that was creepy.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all though. Yeah,
Oh.
so that's cool. Though I do have. Oh what? Oh yeah, everyone's been
Mhm.
saying that the stream went down again. So damn.
Why is
I don't.
Disney trying to censor us, man? We're giving a fair review.
I'm not sure how to fix that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Though here's the thing, though. Well, one thing that kind of bugs me about the whole Illuminati fight scene thing, like they can,
Mm-hmm.
like Scarlet Witch can do all that, and Captain Carter is going one on hand to hand
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
yeah. I thought that. I thought about that. Like,
Yeah,
is is she not
like
gonna do some funky thing with the shield, or like
yeah,
you know?
like she literally can obliterate, re like read reads and Black Bolt instantly, and she can't do that to Captain Carter.
Yeah, and Captain Carter actually like got some hits in as well. It's not like she was,
Exactly.
completely outmatched.
Yeah. So yeah, that part really bugs me. Like, why can't she just kind of like? I feel like if she just looks at her, she would just disintegrate.
Yeah. And
I mean,
is it not the
she's
fact
like
that like Black Bolt is
superhuman.
arguably like the strongest of all of them in terms of like fighting?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
But
yeah,
he's the one who got obliterated easily.
yeah. Captain Carter is just like superhuman soldier, and just able to get
Jetpack.
some hits in. Like what? Okay. And yeah, she got a jetpack, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Uh, yeah, and then what's her name? Yeah, and then we got to see Captain Marvel just got squished by the statue thing. Nothing so incredible on that one.
I don't know why, but like considering how powerful Captain Marvel is, wouldn't that not actually kill her, in my opinion? Like she
Yeah,
barely. I mean, if she's say she's as powerful as the one as Carol Danvers is, like she barely flopped into a ship. Like
yep.
I'm pretty sure she would be able to survive a big statue. Just
Oh,
saying.
I guess not. Not in that
Yeah, it's just a
universe.
bit, just slightly inconsistent. I thought her death would be a bit more direct with the magic, not like environmental damage. But oh
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
that's true. Man, to be fair, I was expecting everyone to die off magic.
Mhm.
Yeah. The Professor X. I say this to Ariq. Seeing Patrick Stewart play Professor X, and then him
Walking.
walking feels really weird.
Kind of cursed. Yeah, I was like, something's off with the scene. Oh yeah.
Something feels so weird about just Patrick Stewart playing Professor X walking, and then he just got killed by like a jump scare. Wanda.
A jump scare Wanda. Yeah.
Yeah, you got shocked by that, Teguh?
Yeah,
No?
like I was thinking, like I asked Ariq as well before, like when you mentioned the jump scare, were you talking about this one, or were you talking about the one where like like the four like golem dudes were like, and like one of the lights the brazier up, and then there's like this golem like staring
Yeah,
at
Oh yeah,
them, like
yeah,
one
yeah.
and one. I was like, which one's Kelvin referring to? The Doctor Strange one or this one? Like,
Mm, yeah.
I'm like,
That's
well,
one.
there's multiple, there's
yeah.
Yeah,
plenty.
so yeah, we like that though. But yeah, right. Yeah, going back to the musical fight thing a little bit. I think yeah, Joe kind of here. Joe mentioned this like the Darkhold's strange fight feels goofy and too simple for a guy who used Darkhold. I'm expecting Thanos level fight, not shooting musical notes at each other. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, that I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they should have just went all out with a full like theater and orchestra.
Full theater and
Yeah,
orchestra. Yeah.
if you were to do that, it'll be better. I assume. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be better. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there is quite a bit of power inconsistencies here throughout the
Mhm.
movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else is there that happened? Right.
Can I go on a full Wanda breakdown?
All right.
On a
We
full
haven't
like
touched on
Wanda
that yet.
talk. Because
Yeah. Let's
Wanda
let's
is
let's have a
the
one.
biggest. Yeah, because she is basically the biggest like
Oh,
role here,
here.
arguably.
I do want to say. I love I love that line when at the beginning when she's talking to
Oh
Strange
yeah.
about like what's his name? Next time it won't be Wanda. It'll be the Scarlet Witch. Like
Yeah, it's like,
oh
Ooh.
damn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
ooh.
I like that line. I like that line so much.
I bet Albert was team and no, I can't say that. We don't need to say that. But yeah, no, that part there, that was such a badass one liner in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Scarlet Witch will. Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Yeah.
And then
And then
yeah,
like full on attack on was it Kamartaj? That was
Kamartaj,
really
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a bit of the stupid, but like
Yeah.
I didn't expect her to be the bad guy, or at least the trailers didn't signify it. It's like gimana ya? The trailers like show that she's involved in it. I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna be like I don't know, helping with the catastrophe of the multiverse, because what happened in the Loki episode, right? The ending,
Mm-hmm.
the finale of
Mhm.
Yeah.
Loki. Yeah, so I thought she was just like there to help out, but I didn't expect her to be the main like actual main villain of the entire
Yeah,
movie.
right. So it wasn't just me that thought that, right?
Yeah. Okay, so me and Teguh are a bit of the stupid, or
Yeah,
did
like I
everyone
was
not
like,
expect this?
I was like, should I mention like, am I a bit of the slow, or was everyone else also not expecting her to be the main villain? Like it wasn't
Yeah,
like implied in the trailers, was it?
yeah, Calvin, were you a bit of the slow, or did you actually catch this one immediately?
I mean, I kind of had suspicion that she would be the main villain, but I wasn't sure at it because
No confirmation. Yeah.
yeah,
No
I wasn't
confirmation.
sure at
Okay,
it.
so I
But
didn't miss anything, right? They didn't actually
no, no,
confirm
no,
it, right?
Yeah,
no, no.
they didn't market it as she was the villain, right?
I mean, sometimes they would hide the villain, right, in MCU kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I was thinking that
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
are
yeah.
would.
doing that.
Yeah, but the fact that the villain was in the trailer in front of us, it's like she was hiding in plain sight. Like we just didn't
Not
Yeah,
just
notice.
yeah.
that, she's in a lot of the shots.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was like, oh wow, that took me could be caught me off guard. And
So yeah,
I guess yeah. And I like her, how ruthless and scary she was. Like she basically like besieged
the
Kamartaj by
Illuminati.
herself.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the Illuminati as well, technically, yeah. And now that part
She's
is I really like that scary part where everyone already hid in Kamartaj and she was using the reflections to get people.
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That part was cool and very scary. And then like she went out of the gong like ring, the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
ring
she was
style
full on burn.
backwards like that.
You know, like
Jesus,
her
that
body
was creepy.
contorts back kind of
Yeah,
thing.
her body contorts like those like demonic things in the scary movies,
Yeah,
and her
yeah,
face
yeah.
was like all scarred up like that. It was like damn, that is terrifying. I like
Yep.
it. May not
That's
know
true.
this, but
That's true.
I like terrifying women. I don't know why. Don't ask me things.
Damn.
Don't ask me. And also the another jump scare for me is actually where they escape in the Illuminati. They want to go to what's the book called? I
The
forgot what the book was
Vishanti.
called. Yeah, Book of
Vishanti.
Vigente. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? There's when the blast doors were closing like right in front of her. and
Oh yeah,
behind
yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah, that one.
running
Oh yeah,
away.
that's
Yeah.
jump scare.
And there's like a long stare down just between Strange and the door, panning back and forth, and then suddenly she just appears out of nowhere.
I
No,
was really
yeah,
expecting
that
her to
got me.
appear behind them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
To be
yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I'm not sure what
Like
to
because
expect.
of the stare down, I was expecting like her to appear. It was just like I was expecting behind. I was expecting like from the side, like whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Like
why,
hi
but
there.
I just find it like kind of hilarious that what is it? Everyone got scared. What is it? Like Chavez and what's the girl's name? I forgot. Christine.
Christine, yeah.
They got scared when she appeared, but Jonathan he's just like keeps staring down at her. He's not afraid, like he knows.
Yeah,
But
I kind of was disappointed by how like the Book of Vigilante is just destroyed instantly though.
oh yeah. All of a sudden it just burned up. He didn't even get a chance to use any spells out of it.
Yeah, I was hoping he would at least get to use a few spells, and then
Yeah, or at
Scarlet
least
Witch is just
one.
too strong. Yeah,
Yeah, or
Scarlet
at
Witch is
least
just too
one
strong.
spell. Yeah,
Or like the Book of Vigilante is actually a hoax.
maybe the real book of Vishanti is the friends we make along the way. Not no,
Oh,
we don't need
No.
that. We don't need that answer right now. We're being chased.
is it like what's the name? Kung Fu Panda. It's just a blank book.
Yeah, it's just a blank. Yeah, the scroll.
Yeah.
Well, this part is not really about Wanda. It's more like her little henchmen that are quite big.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
They didn't
The
really
four
do
heads.
much apart from
Oh, you
scaring
did.
Wong. They scared Wong. They held a ball of energy, and then one of them got yeeted out, and then the other two also got yeeted out. What was that?
Yeah,
That was pretty useless.
yeah. It's like the whole movie can just go without having those.
Yeah, I know, right? Those three guards that I'd expect like them to fight alongside Scarlet Witch or at least protecting
Same,
her.
same.
They didn't do that. They just kind of yeet, yeet.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
It would be it would be pretty cool if they were if she were to bring that to like siege. I don't know, some kind of place. Like she
Yeah.
opens
Maybe
the
if she
portal and
attacked
then like
Illuminati
attacks
with those
Illuminati
things.
with that. That would be cooler. Cooler use of it, but I don't know how
Yeah,
it'll make sense.
yeah, but at least use them because they didn't get used at all.
They didn't.
They were
They
just
didn't
there.
at all. Yeah.
That was a bit pointless. Again, guess that's I'm not sure what else to add for Wanda.
Oh
What
yeah. The
else?
what's the name? I do like. Okay. Here, I like. I don't know if I like it though. I don't know. It's pretty. Like when what's her name? Chavez kind of like opens the portal, brings and gives her what she wants, bring them to the kids and everything, and then she just
Mm.
it's quite heartbreaking, I guess, seeing like her saying like I'm not the monster, and then like the kids just obviously very scared at her,
Yeah.
and then like
Mhm.
oh, maybe I am the monster, kind of thing. So
I
yeah,
felt I just like the fact that I know that was a heartbreaking scene, but American Chavez literally used emotional damage against her and it worked.
Emotional damage.
It was emotional damage. Like after seeing the kids, like after that, what happened, Like she basically changed her mind and like destroyed the dark hold magic or whatever, I forgot what it was called, the mountain.
The Wonder Core.
Yeah, Wundakor. Yeah, Wundakor.
Wundagore, yeah. No, she didn't die, right? There's no way she dies. There's no way. There's no
There's
way.
no
Right?
implication that
Like no, the
she's
thing is
probably
there was a
dead yet.
puff of red smoke at the end, so I think they're trying to imply something, but really I don't think so. I refuse to believe it.
Uh, uh, there's no way she dies. Wanda is too important. I mean, the whole thing with Vision is not even resolved yet. There's no way she dies there. No
Yeah,
way.
right. Like
Yeah.
there was yeah, there was only that puff of smoke to imply maybe she died, but I refuse to believe that she did.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
oh,
she's dead, or at
no,
least
she's
not
not
that
dead.
easily.
I am 100% sure she's not dead. I'm that sure at this. What's your thoughts on this though? Katie Lynch mentioned, as a Wanda fan, I really was not a fan of at the direction they took her in this story. It took away from all her growth in Wonder Vision.
But that she just kind of became evil all of a sudden, or
I guess, I guess, I guess that, yeah.
Like yeah,
I
no,
don't,
I can agree with Katie on this. It's like it did like her reasons and like how she came to that reasoning felt justifiable. Like it was understandable, especially if you're under the corruption of the Darkhold, I guess. My only gripe with it felt, especially after the events of WandaVision, it's just like it felt a bit maybe shallow. The motivations, is
Like, I don't
shallow
know.
the right word? I
I
don't know.
might think like, okay. To be fair, I haven't rewatched WandaVision, so might be a bit
Yeah,
foggy in there.
I haven't
But
I haven't rewatched either.
but I like my takeaway is that maybe she's not all over the child thing. You know, she still wants the kid. Kind of. That's why she used the power of the Darkhold stuff. So like at the end of WandaVision, I just don't think that she's completely over wanting the kids thing. So in my head, it still makes sense as I
Yeah, yeah,
watch
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Like
to me, it still makes sense.
it makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah, like I said, it makes sense. It just felt a bit
I don't
gimana
think it's
ya,
that shallow.
like at the end of it, because like at the end of it, she kind of basically had to like give up and sacrifice her kids, right? Basically, and
Yeah,
like she's already been through that. So I think like as Katie said, it's like something about growth, right?
Yeah.
Like it
mhm.
feels a bit, yeah, maybe shallow is not necessarily the right word, but it feels like they're kind of like backtracking on that. And I guess the excuse for that is it's the corruption from the Darkhold.
Could be that. Yeah,
That I mean that's the excuse that's in my head at least, but um so it's completely understandable. It's just whether I like it or not, but as of right now it's not really affecting my decision.
I'm I'm I'm
I don't
okay
know.
with it.
Actually,
I
here,
don't think it ruins it for me. What is it for?
Joe mentioned this here. I rewatched WandaVision finale just a bit just now, and I'm fine with Wanda as a villain, but her session with her kids is just nonsense. Okay, so I don't recall exactly how it ended, exactly like 100%. But I personally actually do like the fact that what is it? The reason like why with all this is because she wants kids. I know like Teguh just said like it's a bit shallow, but the reason I like it is because it sounded a lot more personal to her rather than like Thanos is a bit like I want to save the world kind of thing, but I want to kill people doing it, whatever, with rocks.
Mhm.
But I don't know, just I don't know the fact that it just
With
felt a lot more.
rocks.
Yeah, he wants to kill the world with his rock collection, but like but this sounded a lot more personal because like yeah, she wanted she yearned
Mhm.
for children, she can't have any, so
Yeah,
she's basically tearing across the multiverse for it. So it just I don't know the fact that there's more personal merit to it just makes it a bit more enjoyable in my opinion at least.
yeah,
I
yeah.
quite like
I
it,
can
yeah.
agree with that. Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a sense of
Um,
personality, yeah.
yeah. What else happened in this? Is that all the Wonder stuff that's there? We are going to get to Albert's thoughts later at the end because it's a
Oh yeah,
long
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'm just going to read
It's
the
also
summary of it.
yeah, yeah.
But
Sure,
yeah,
what do you think I could say about Wanda?
all right.
That it, I guess.
I think that's we'll talk about it again later if we have something in mind. I do like the what's the name? All right, jumping into the. Oh wait, no, actually, no. I do want to say it's pretty cool when Doctor Strange do the dream walking things and he possesses the
Yeah,
dead body, right?
yeah, that part
And
is
then
cool,
like
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
that part where the cape is the souls of the damned, and he just
Hmm.
Yeah,
flies through the skies. I'm like, that's
that's
cool.
pretty metal. That's pretty metal.
That's metal. That's metal
That's
right there.
metal. That is metal. Actually, to be honest, I actually want to mention that I thought that would be a villain of sorts because we watched the What If, right,
Yeah,
and there
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh
all the zombies, but it was actually just him controlling.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't
But
expect that. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty metal. It's very
that
metal actually.
whole the whole visual though of like the hands
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything
That
Yeah,
that
around
the
was
him.
hands
really
like
cool. That
six
was
of them
really
comes out
cool.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah, like seeing that in the trailer and the movie, I'm still like, well, like, oh, that's really damn cool.
That's so cool. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Uh. Well, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Though, one thing though, kind of don't like the fact that what's his name, Doctor Strange just kind of give um Chavez a pep talk, and now she can punch through dimensions. What's it? I don't know. I,
Yeah,
I, I
but
didn't like it. I didn't like that much, but. I can just kind of
I've
gloss
kind of
over
seen that enough that I've just come to accept it.
it.
Like you see that trope enough that you're like, ah, fine, you know.
Yeah, so agree.
Fine. Power of
Yeah.
You
friendship, I
can
guess.
you can do this. I can do this. Okay.
Okay.
Proceeds to do it.
Punch the
Proceeds
wall.
to do it. Yeah. I can do
Oh, okay.
this.
Throughout watching the movie, right? America Chavez punched the portal and then it's a star shape, right? I have no idea why, but in my head, I keep imagining. Remember Patrick in SpongeBob when he's in SpongeBob the movie when he's flying through the skies with like the flag on the butt thingy?
Oh my goodness.
I just keep imagining Patrick flying through the sky, smashing through the portal like that.
Oh, SpongeBob! Another dimension.
Damn it.
I don't know why. Throughout the whole movie, I just keep imagining that. I can't get it out of my head.
I like how that's the first thing you thought of.
If I learn enough video
At
editing
no
skills,
point did that cross my mind.
I
if I
know,
learn
right?
enough
Yeah,
video
no.
editing, I'll edit it together. But yeah, it's a weird thought to have.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah. Oh, right here. So yeah, throughout this movie, they also not just resolve the I say resolve, but yeah, they also resolve the whole issue with what's the name, Doctor Strange and Christine, I guess, right? It's kind of like Doctor Strange now kind of just moves on from Christine, I guess, right? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say move on, but he got closure.
Yeah, closure, I guess. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. No, because Charlize Theron character appears in the mid-credit scene. Yeah,
Who's that?
yeah, I know the good.
I already asked Kelvin beforehand.
I had no bloody idea. I was like, I remember reading Kelvin was like, yeah, the mid credit scene is important, last one not important. So I was looking at the mid one, I'm like, oh, who that?
Yeah. All right. So here, the mid
Also,
credits.
also, also, sorry. Also, another
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
I'd like to ask, what's the significance of the third eye?
Oh, right. Oh,
That
yeah.
as well. Because that's happened in the
I'm
end.
okay. Yeah. It's that part. I kind of. I'm assuming it's because he used the Darkhold power thing, and then like even though Darkhold is destroyed by Wanda, right? I'm assuming it's because he possessed a dead body, and then the souls of the damned is just kind of latched onto him, or like bits of the Darkhold is still in him, kind of thing. That's what I'm assuming it is. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my
Okay.
thoughts on it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it.
Okay.
It's
What I
like
thought was like I thought he was corrupted by it, but when the mid credit rolled in, it seems like it was a normal
yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
it seems like
right.
he's fine, right? Yeah, that's the thing that
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
got me
fine.
confused as well. Because yeah, at the end, if you guys remember, it's like he screamed kind of like in pain, I guess, right?
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
pain in the
yeah.
middle of New York Street.
Yeah, I thought
Then
he was being dream walked
corrupted. Yeah, or
Being
that as
corrupted,
well.
yeah, or
because
yeah, something, yeah.
in kind of like evil Doctor Strange, sure he was stabbed, but at the end he still opened his third eye. So I was like, oh, maybe he's
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
alive and not dream walking. But
yeah. And then the thing is, in the mid credits, he just kind of open the third eye, like it's just you know another Tuesday. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm assuming it's kind of just like still like dark magic kind of thing, but he just kind of accepted it as a power up, maybe.
Shit. Shit. I guess I have evil powers.
Like okay, but going back to the mid credit scene. So Charlize Theron is playing the character Clea, Clea. Yeah. Who is she? She is the niece of Dormammu.
Dormammu has a
Yep.
niece. Okay.
Or at least, yeah, in the comics, he got married to someone, and then yeah, yeah. There's a whole family tree of
Okay.
them.
Yeah. Okay. I think when she opened the tear thing, I was like, oh, that looks a lot like Dormammu. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah, that's why.
Oh, so
So
that's
yeah,
why. So she's the niece. Okay.
Clea is the niece of Dormammu, and in the comics, along the lines in the future, Doctor Strange and Clea is in a relation, eventual wife of Doctor Strange.
Huh.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's why they kind of like wants to give closure to Christine one so
Wait,
they can move on.
Dormammu's not
Yeah,
dead, right? He's just sick of Doctor Strange's
yeah, he's not dead.
Imagine that he just come like second time, like Dormammu's just minding his own business, and Doctor Strange comes with Clea and he's like ready to marry her, and he's like, Dormammu, I've come
Oh.
to bargain, and he's like, not again, PTSD flashbacks.
No, but yeah, so Clea is the eventual wife of Doctor Strange in the comic, at least. I don't know how it'll be. Yeah. Oh. And in the comic, she becomes the successor to as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay, they know that. So yeah, pretty much that. Yeah. And there's the whole thing like, where she says about like, so the reason she came and take Doctor Strange is because there's an incursion happening or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. So maybe it could be because of the whole what happened in the Illuminati place. Could be that, maybe because he was there, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was there, and I did a bit of googling, I suppose, and it seems like that I don't know though, but there was a googling and some theories I read that could kind of like create I don't know, it's kind of confusing, something to do with Kang basically. So yeah, because there's this thing that because what's his name? Rex Richard mentioned about having kids and everything. So there's a whole family there. So that means
Mm-hmm.
there could also be Nathaniel Richards, who is Kang the Conqueror in Earth, in a different Earth, basically. So
Mm.
an incursion could happen between like two Earths, two multiverses, something that create that, and that could be the bad one. I don't know. That's just a random theory I got. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I have no idea what the Clea thing will be going. I don't know any storyline with that. That's the first time I heard of Clea, honestly. Yeah, yeah. Uh, anything anything else you guys want to add on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness? Mm,
We haven't
what
talked
else?
about Chav.
What is it? Huh?
We haven't got into detail with America Chavez. Kind of the whole
She's
plot. She's actually a plot device.
somewhat
He is
flawed,
actually.
but
It's
as a
actually a whole.
character, and in what she do in the movie, all she do is just kind of follow
She's
strange.
like a taxi.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
except
I guess
the
so.
destination is
Unclear.
randomized.
Yeah, but she didn't get her license until the end when she got a pep talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Then she's
Yeah,
like, I
Actually,
can
that
pass and get my
like
license.
that's the thing though. I like America Chavez in the movie. Like the way the character is portrayed, I just don't like how she is used in the movie, I guess.
mm,
Does that make
she's
sense?
literally yeah
Yeah,
no
for
she's
me it's like
literally
I
just
like
like
her
thrown around.
character,
Yeah,
but I have like zero impressions of her.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Like
much,
she
right?
feels kind of like just there.
She just
Like
kind
she's
of gets scared
important,
from the portal.
but she's
Yeah.
there. Like she's
hmm
just there.
How do I explain this? She's like she's quite literally objectified. Everybody just wants her to use the power. Just like who
Pretty
cares
much,
about you?
yeah.
Just give me the power.
Hey,
Give it
Strange
to me.
cares about her at the end.
Well, yeah, only Strange. Yeah, no, that's literally why she trusted him. He's the only
Yeah.
one that cares. That's like the whole point. Everyone else just like wants her powers and everything. And but at least I understand. I think we were talking about like the Jews about they didn't want to censor this part out in the Middle East.
Oh right, yeah, they got two
Yeah.
basically, yeah, two moms, right?
She has two mothers. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the part.
Yeah,
It's not
well,
censored.
that's
It's not
the
censored in Indonesia. It's fine.
It's not censored. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's two moms. Yeah, got portal out somewhere because of a bee. Yeah, I don't
Sorry.
know. It's
because
Yes.
of a bee.
So B. I should mention. I guess one of her biggest contributions. I'm not sure how to explain it in the movie is when she threw not through, but like when they went through the portals and you get to see like many different dimensions. I mean, I
Yeah, I
know
was
that was in the
wondering if there
trailer,
was
but
gonna
that
be
was
any
pretty
Easter
cool.
eggs there or references, but I
Yeah,
didn't
but
catch anything.
I didn't catch anything, or if we want to look at it, we'll have to wait a while.
We have to wait
That's
until like
true.
the stream is out so
Yeah,
we
until
can
it's on
pause.
streaming, yes, we can like pause it, yeah, see what's happening.
Yeah.
I like how they mentioned the one about the paint multiverse. Yeah, that was a bit trippy. They were
Yeah, the painting. Yeah, man, going through all those universes is really trippy. It reminds me of the whole Ant-Man thing when the first time he goes small,
oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah, yeah.
trippy. Yeah,
I like it though. It's cool.
yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, what else is it? Wong is surprisingly cool. He got a lot of action.
Oh yeah, yeah. I really liked Wong's appearance, especially with like the kunai on the rope. Like, oh, Wong, my man.
Wong is too good, man. Wong is a
Yeah,
gem.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wong's badass.
Yeah,
Shame that he just gets bullied mostly by Scarlet Witch throughout the whole episode. I mean, not
and
episode, movie.
I mean the power level is too high, too different, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two different. They
Yeah,
literally gets thrown off at one point.
yeah, that's true.
Not needed.
So I guess I don't know what else is there to talk about. It's like there's so much things that happen in this movie, honestly. Yeah. Uh, I mean, if we don't have anything else, we can just wrap it up.
Well, Joe says Chavez's parents are lesbian. Yes,
Yes.
or
Yes.
I think they are. Yeah, she said two moms.
Mom.
Yeah,
My
two moms.
mom's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
my
sure.
mom's.
Yeah. Well, if you guys have anything else to add?
Uh,
I don't.
you were right a second time. Another person speaks Spanish.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
I'm
yeah.
glad they
Oh,
left like subtitles in the movie, like not like just subtitles from the theater, because my subs were Japanese.
That's a you problem. Our subs is an Indonesian.
So I was like, oh, thank goodness they have English.
That
Because
is a you
I, my
problem.
friend, no habla español.
To no habla Japanese either.
so yeah. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So all right, Teguh, how much would you rate this out of 5 for Letterbox?
Out of five.
For Letterbox, I'll put it as a
Ooh.
5 so that I can win.
I mean, yeah, I give it a 5. I give it a 5 on Letterbox. I really like the visuals and
I give it
everything
a 5.
on it.
No,
Like, sure, there are some
for realism, no, I give it 4.5.
there are some bad inconsistencies in it.
Mm.
Like I don't think the fan service ruins it or anything. I like Wanda. I like the performance there. And yeah, the Sam Raimi style just really clicks with me. And yeah, I just really like that. Find it really unique. Though, is it top 10 MCU movies? I don't think so.
Top
Maybe.
10? No.
We'll see. Yeah,
Mm,
maybe top 15 could be in there. Yeah. What do you think, Teguh?
with recency bias, 4.5. I think, but I am like right now 4.5, but I am expecting it maybe over time to drop to a 4,
Oh,
but
all right,
around
all right,
that range.
all right,
Doctor
man.
Strange.
All right, no, wait, I almost forgot. Albert's thoughts on this.
Ah, no need lah.
So I'll just read the summary, the conclusion. Overall, I think this film fails in several places where No Way Home succeeded, and some moments feel like they could be coming in the third Doctor Strange film. But for what it is, this was an entertaining ride, and I liked it. But I think there were issues that bothered me a bit that prevents this from a top tier MCU movie, leaning 4 out of 5 stars. But but this is right on the border with a 3.5. Yeah,
Oh, so Albert likes it the least.
yeah. Um,
Yes.
I don't know though. A lot of people compare it with No Way Home. I don't like that comparison.
I think it's because it is the the
Recent one and the fan service as well, I guess.
recent fan service and the multiverse thingy.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean, like,
in I mean, like apart from those like details, it's the main thing is not the same.
yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't compare it to No Way Home. But yeah. All right, yeah. So I guess that's that for our Doctor Strange in the multiverse. Would you bring that up?
What? I didn't bring anything.
Who bring this up?
Hmm?
What?
Oh, what?
Who clicked this?
Just hide it. Just hide it. Jesus.
Wait.
God damn
No one brought that up.
it. Yeah, yeah. All right. So I guess that's that. Yeah. Let's. Oh my God, where's the banner? So yeah. Let's plug. I guess. Teguh, go ahead.
You can find me on Instagram at TG23399 and you can find me on Twitter at Tegidu.
All right, Ariq.
Find me on Instagram, Ariq Andria. Find me on Letterbox at Ricky Do. What?
All right. And you guys can find me on Instagram, KY27, Disco Monkey on Letterbox and YouTube. And of course, you guys can find Albert on Wiradharma on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And if you guys want to watch the live stream of the Councilmen podcast, you guys can find us on Gel Movies. Yeah. And also Gel Movies is Albert's Letterbox. Yeah, and yeah, if you guys want to follow our social media at the Councilmen Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterbox to see our latest score on the movies and updates, I guess, from Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, and also you can find the Councilmen on any podcast streaming site. You got in Spotify, Podbean, iTunes, podcast. I think that's what it's called. We are everywhere basically. So yeah, basically that, I guess. And yeah, with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode. Maybe multiverse.